Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
You see it?
Take a little while to come up.
Yeah. Testing
Like,
1
just
2
seem
3.
like-
Testing 1 2
Yeah.
3. Good. Audio good.
Yeah, audio good.
All right. Testing 1 2 3. Here we go.
All right now. How you doing?
Out here teaching the Bible, bro.
We out here teaching the Bible. All right. Shalom, shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come through week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked place you call America that the scriptures call Babylon. But first and foremost, we want to pun Yahweh, give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, where we learn this knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. We'll say shalom. The prophecies keep popping off, and the topic of this week in this world is the god Puffy. His kingdom is starting to crumble down. And people that's been in the know been seen it coming. But this is all biblical prophecy, man. Now he's the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans will look at him as a king of this world, even though he's a lower level compared to the true rulers of this world. But you can get that Mark 13. You can get that
25.
Yeah.
Yep. And the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken.
Start a little.
Start up.
Just
Yep.
a couple up.
I got you. But take ye heed, behold, and I have foretold you all things.
Yeah, hey, the Most High has told us how to move on this earth, man. And not to move how these celebrities and these highly weirdos move, you know what I mean? They're not moving in a righteous manner in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
That's right. Verse 24, and but in those days after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light.
And we're seeing that right now, man. You might see a red moon. The eclipse is about to come on Monday or Tuesday?
The 8th or the 9th?
Yeah.
The lunar eclipse was this Sunday.
Yeah, and something's coming Monday or Tuesday. Isn't that the one that's going to go over Nineveh?
That's April 8th.
Okay,
That's the solar eclipse.
Yeah, that's coming soon. You know what I mean? So this is all prophecy coming out of the scriptures that is coming to fruition. Go ahead.
That's right. And the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken.
Yeah, and we're not talking about the stars that's literally in the sky. We're talking about in this kingdom, which is Esau's kingdom, the celebrities, the weirdos, the people that's so-called on high, they will fall. And you've seen that with this guy Puffy. He's a low-level star because he don't really hold light to Esau, but he's who he has put up as a king of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Native Americans. Now it's coming out that, hey, man, he's running women. He's an elemental P. You know, man, I've been back in late 90s and 2000s, they were talking about the gay rapper. Everybody knew it was Puffy. You know what I'm saying? The demons, the Lord will put the demons on where you can't even hide it. He be on camera talking to other grown men. Yeah, we ain't gonna party with me, daddy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and he can't help it. Like he was had his arm around Usher and Kevin Hart, talking about how he used to lay in the bed with Usher, and but he's on live TV. But hey, the Lord don't play. Whatever. This is like we said last week. This is his show. We just characters in it. You know what I mean?
For these people to even be surprised, it's just it's just retarded, man. Like the brother was going into this is not something new, man.
Right.
And the hints have been there for years and years and years. Not only have you had the men of the Lord bringing out these particular things that happen in Hollywood, but you got these regular people, man, that point these particular things out, man. They have channels dedicated to this.
Yep.
And another thing, don't get too involved into the hype, because Diddy very well could just be playing his role. Yep. This could have came down the line and be like, here, we're gonna lay. This is what we're gonna throw dirt on your name. You're gonna do this.
Right.
Actual shit that you've done.
Yep.
This, that, and then
But you good though.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Are we ever gonna? Is somebody gonna brush past Diddy and in prison? Oh, he is in here.
You know
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go right here, y'all.
with these celebrities, if they don't follow the script,
Tupac.
yeah, if they don't follow the
man.
script, they're gonna
There you
humiliate
go.
you.
Yeah,
You know what I
there
mean?
you go.
So, go
I
ahead.
can say something real quick because
Yep.
we all know Diddy not the only one.
Yeah.
Right.
So why have so Edomite says Edom's been doing this for years.
Right.
They did it with us when we was in slavery.
Right.
They're still doing it. So they're not going down.
Yeah.
So Jay-Z and none not going down neither.
Right.
So Diddy's the only criminal right now
Yes.
out of all of America.
Right.
We all know how America got down and gets down.
Yeah,
Got it?
But hold on,
Oh, Salaki, go ahead, bro.
Well, you notice though, when every time these celebrities get exposed, the ones that run around them, they get quiet.
Yep.
So you can't find Jay-Z right now. You know what I mean?
That's
You know, you got the guy Meek Mill, right? He was supposed to be this tough dude coming out of North Philly.
Hey,
He
talk
just-
to the mic.
Oh, Salaki. He's a tough guy. Meek Mill's supposed to be this tough guy coming out of North Philly, a street dude. But now he's being exposed. They got him in. They got him and Puffy on video.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Somebody recorded him. You know what I mean?
I wish I didn't hear that shit.
Yeah, that shit was hard. That was hard to bear. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, that lets you know that this place is not for us. You know what I mean? You got a quick precept? Bro?
Yep, come. St. Luke 8:17. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest.
Hey, man. Hey, there's nothing you can do that the Most High won't expose if that's what
Right.
He wants. You know the eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun, man.
Yeah, man.
So the angels see everything. I don't care what you're doing in Bohemian Grove,
Right.
behind all these trees. I don't care what you're doing in the Masonic temples.
Right.
You know, you cannot hide anything from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
You know, because you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth.
Right.
Roughly paraphrasing, you know.
Can I finish mine out?
Oh, you got more?
It says, reading on St. Luke 8:17, neither anything hid that shall not be made known, that shall not be known and come abroad.
You can
And real quick, like you got all these things happening all over America and all over the four corners of the earth, especially concerning this the things in Baltimore concerning this bridge, and everything circling around that. But here it is, you get on social media, you turn on the news, and all you hear about is this nigga Diddy, bro.
Yep.
That is just further proves this is nothing but a giant big distraction
Yep.
of what's going on. How does this come out? The same first Diddy's house is getting raided in. Next thing you know, a boat is just tugboat is just going down the
Yeah,
river.
yeah. Hold on. Right? How the fuck?
Gangsta.
What's
Gangsta lean.
Salakia? How the fuck they know exactly the coordinates of
You know what I'm
Puffy's
saying?
jet?
Right.
But they
They don't
can't make sure that the tugboat turns.
Right.
And you know what I mean? And I read today that those cargo boats never can lose their direction, their steering.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So you know, like you
It's so
said,
big, it takes some miles to make a ship that a magnitude. It takes some miles to make a good sized turn.
and what's the old saying? The devil will make you look at his left hand so you don't see what his right hand is doing.
Yep.
You know, these are all smoke screens, man.
That's right.
You know what I mean? That's why, hey, yes, we stay on point on what's going on, but hey, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices,
Right.
man. Because, hey, man, if it wasn't for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he could fool the very elect.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gonna make sure that don't happen.
Alright.
You know, because it's already written. You know.
You ask these every average day people, man, what's hot right now?
Right.
They ain't gonna say the Baltimore Bridge. You see it?
Right.
They're gonna say Diddy.
Yep.
Hey,
They might say they don't know.
yeah, then you got all these connectors circling around this whole Diddy incident. This guy's coming out and he's pressing charges and he's suing this person.
I'll be
and
sure.
He's been connected with it.
I'll
Man,
be
come
sure,
on, man.
Yeah. Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead, bro. Come on.
That's
Okay.
this is how we know that's a smoke screen. Cause look, right after that, in the subways of DC, the shit filled with smoke. People's running out. I don't know if y'all seen it. The whole subway was full of smoke. People just running.
Yeah.
So hold on. The day after the bridge fall down, and then DC ain't nothing but what?
Right.
40 miles
Yeah.
from Baltimore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's coming out. It's not just one bridge. You got multiple bridges.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
all of these things.
Con.
Ohio.
Yeah. So you got Esau performing he's performing his high level witchcraft right before your eyes, and it's gonna get a lot worse.
Remember all the chemical train
Yep.
wrecks?
Yep.
That shit that came and went. The train, all the trains
Trains,
crashed.
Chicken plants.
Yeah.
Burn down.
Yeah.
Some more.
Spontaneous combustion, right?
Yep.
Esau's got Esau. He can just say anything. He's at the point, and we bring out this out a lot. Esau's at the point where he's just saying anything because he has these people really eating out of the palm of his hands where he can say anything.
Throwing up shit.
And
Throwing up
people,
shit.
hey, people, as long as it ain't happening to me and my family, I gotta get to work.
Hey, Cat Williams said
You know?
it. Cat Williams said it in an old stand-up. He said, look, man, y'all stop being so fucking stupid. Y'all smarter than that. He said, stop believing somebody just because they tell you a fucking lie with a straight face. You know what I mean? And that's what E does. You know what I'm saying? E will tell you some shit with a straight face, and people are so simple that they'll run with it. You know what I mean? You can't just run with it just because. First of all, this is our adversary. And you people need to wake up. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the other ones that come under the spirit, you know what I mean, need to wake the fuck up. You know what I mean? Because this is ridiculous, man. You know, this guy can tell you anything and you run with it. Motherfucking Biden, remember he said a couple years ago when he was pushing the jump shot.
You might just have to hold that out. The wind gonna take that.
Yeah, he was pushing the jump shot. When the people had the hurricane down there, he was like, hey, being that the hurricane is getting so severe, the first thing y'all need to do is take the jump shot.
Right.
What the fuck that got to do with a natural disaster,
Right.
yo? You know, how's taking the jump shot going to assist me in this disaster?
Right.
You know what I mean? And people, and especially our old Jake runners right there.
Yep.
Oh, you got to make me take the second one? I'll take the remix.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No more bridges fall down.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? You had a piece of it.
I got one.
I got one too. Can I just bring this out? It's going right into what you was talking about. I'm going to Proverbs chapter 14.
I got it already.
Go
I
ahead.
knew you was getting that. I knew it. Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believe in every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.
Man, who's the simple, man? You gullible, foolish people, man. And they starting with our people. What did the Heavenly Father say? My people are sodish, man. Y'all simple just means you stupid, man.
Yep.
No common sense, man. You know what I mean? You're not making any sense with your thought process. You know what I mean? But the prudent, and who are the prudent? The people that keep their head on the swivel. People that are attentive to what's going on.
Yep.
Just like the brothers say. You know, they'll throw they show their left hand. Oh, look at Diddy. But are you also watching what's going on in the world? Or are you so focused on who East put up on high for you to glamorize? You know what I mean? That ain't shit. If he was a man with no money moving like how he moved, you would look at him like a nut, yo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Oh yeah. But you got bro.
I know, right?
Shit. That's all good.
Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, build up your. This is in the GMT. Finally, build up your strength and union with the Lord, and by means of His mighty power, put on all the armor that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gives you, so that you will be able to stand against the devil's evil tricks.
Yep, the wiles of the devil, man. You know, because he's coming all. Hey, soon in Revelation 12 and 12, he know his kingdom is coming down, so he's bringing out all the tricks out that bag.
Yeah, right.
He down here in the corner seeing if anything left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hold on, let me see if this will work.
Right,
I got
right.
a little bit left. You know what I mean? And he's going to try to devour our people. Because look, hey, I'm talking about the top of an E, not the bottom low level, but the top of E reads these scriptures. They know the scriptures. They know how this is going to play out. But pursuing the 2 Thessalonians, he thinks he is God, and he's going to try to do everything in his power to switch the roles. You know, so he can be on top, even though he knows the scriptures say, hey, you got to serve us. You're going to be down there for 1,000 years, and then you wiped off, man. You know, thus says the scriptures, man. You know, if somebody ain't got none, can y'all get that Matthew 7 and what did I say? 6?
7 and 6, I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
19, 16?
Matthew 7 and 16 in GMT. You will know them by what they do. Thorn bushes do not bear grapes.
Yeah. Well, he's in the GNT, so they speak. Okay. Yeah. Yep, you're right.
Matthew 7 and 13.
Huh.
Go in through the narrow gate, because the gates of hell is wide and the road that leads to it is easy.
Yeah, we got to walk a tight line in this world we in, right? Because we are not like the rest of these people, man. We have to walk that straight line. Because, hey, if you walk over on too much on the left or too much on the right, you're going to fall in the wiles of the devil. Go ahead.
The gates of hell is wide and the road that leads to it is easy. And there are many traveling.
Yeah. Hey man, it's very few of us out here on the highways and byways teaching. It says the elect is going to be what 144,000, and the rest of the 1/3 compared to the rest of these people out here that's walking around spiritually dead. You know what I mean?
So that's what's man. Like it's a waves to drop.
Yep.
But the gate to life is narrow, and the way that leads to it is hard.
Yeah. Hey, we say it all the time. We love the fact that we in the truth. Yahweh Rabazai, he never blows that wick, you know, to the point where we don't got that fire in us anymore. But hey, we'll never go back if it was up to us to the world. But Salakia, damn. Yeah, but damn, I just lost train of thought.
You said going back into the world.
Oh yeah, we'll never go back in the world. But this life, what we're under is suffering at the same time. The ways of this life is hard, man. You know, because we're constantly being under attack, man. We're all constantly catching hell. You know why? Because the Most High is testing us, man. Seeing if can we endure through this hardship, you know?
Yeah. And we're learning through suffering.
Yo,
You know, that's how you learn. It's going through the suffering process, man. You know?
Remember, we have wicked ass niggas that are uplifted in this society. We're looked at dweebs and nerds and corny and dorks doing this. But the whole time, it's men that are perverse as hell. It's women that are weird as hell. And we look at them like they're weird. Like dude in front of him, he's selfieing. But, you know, they look at us like we're crazy, you know?
Like they gonna still run up to Diddy and get his autograph.
Yup.
Diddy walk down the
Facts.
street right now with all
Facts.
that. Oh my God, Diddy, let me get your sign my daughter's shirt.
What Diddy just did, it might make him more famous.
Yep.
Yeah, come on, man. This was like we always say. This was nothing but his ticket to the island.
Yeah.
He going to join the rest of them.
Yep. Mission complete.
You in jail right now, Diddy.
He said we all had to do it.
Yeah.
But again, you know, in this society we live in, a bunch of just dummies, man.
Right.
They're taunted, they're flaunted, they get the credit, they get the praise. You know, any nasty thought is praised here. But righteousness is not praised here. You know, so you're gonna lose a lot of things on this side, you know. But that's a mental thing. That's that mental fortitude that you gotta have in this truth. Because a lot of things are gonna get underneath your skin. You might lose your woman. A woman might rock with you, think it's cute. Oh, I like your knowledge of it. I like your little wisdom. But then she leave you for a wicked nigga. So
Hey, yo, if I may say, being in this truth, it's good. It's a true balance because, just like you said, your mental fortitude, you gotta have mental fortitude and testicular fortitude to be out here, man. You know what I mean? Because this is not your average man is gonna come out here dead week in and week out.
that's why in Romans 8 and 34 goes to like 38, it tells you that's why the Lord calls us more through conquering. Because you know, ultimately we have Yahweh Shah to back us. That's pushing us through the wickedness and the good. And plus we have a leader to lead by. See, the reason why Jake fall off and weird as hell because look at all the bad leaders Jacob's been given to and they actually look up to these niggas. You got niggas that look up to Wayne. You got niggas that look up to Baby. You got niggas that look up to Diddy.
Yeah,
Even niggas
and
that-
all of them got handlers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they not the stuff that they're doing or coming out their mouth. It might not even be originally their plan. Man, we learn under has not wavered not one time.
Facts.
And even niggas in this conscious community, killing niggas, even Israelites, man. You even got, you know, leaders of the, you know, that wear the garments, the fringes, and you know the name of the Lord.
Yep.
That are out here, you know, not properly teaching the scriptures, man.
Facts.
That a lot of our people look up to.
And remember, we say this is suffering, and some of them guys, they deal with the suffering and they fall to the wayside because they can't handle it.
Yeah.
You know, pressure bust pipes will make diamonds. You know, and you know it could be anything. It because they're not getting enough recognition. You know, they funds might be too low.
Yeah.
You know, they might have, like you said, people before they came in truth, they might have never been the man, so they want to be the man now. And if they not getting enough recognition, they going.
Esau got that avenue for it. You want
Yeah.
to be the man? Hey.
And what you going? And what they end up doing? Switching up doctrine.
Yeah. Esau got his hands in everything, man.
You know what I'm saying? You
Esau
know.
got his hands in everything, man.
Yeah.
He has to. In order to, you know, push his agenda, his hands have to be in every, you know, particular so-called sect or organization or you know, whatever, however they call it. You know, it's got to be in sports, it's got to be in the business, the industry,
In the
even
truth.
the truth. You know what I'm saying? Amongst these other doctors, his hands got to be in everything, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you finish that because that goes beautiful with what you're saying. Because this damn devil, he has such an influence on people, they will move to his drug.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And as a spirit, somebody get, they have, we have, I can get it.
Type of day down there.
Right there. A minute.
Keep going. So it says, verse 15, be on your guard against false prophets. So that, that cuts that being nice, being jolly, being opening. That scripture says, it's a rock that tells you, trust not a stranger, trust not a, basically a man that you don't know. But a stranger has many traits.
That's right.
You don't, how you want to
Earn a friend.
Yep. You got to prove a friend.
Yeah, excuse me. Prove a friend. Salaki.
Because we live in a society where somebody can look like they're good, look like they're right, look like they got it all going on. They'll pull out a cigarette and start smoking right in front of you. Like we had a lot of, I had a lot of runners like that. Niggas would drop some knowledge, sounding 5% of shit. That nigga say some crazy shit, go to the moon, the stars, and come back to the earth. And that nigga whip out that pack of shit or ask for some dust. Man,
You
nigga,
took the word right. Where I'm from,
they
they skip the cigarette down. They get the fonto, they'll get the mint leaves, crush it up, and soak it in the dust. Then roll that up. You know?
Nigga be crazy as hell.
Yeah.
That nigga he spoke so eloquent, so nice. But overall, like Diddy will come in the name of Jesus. All what Esau does, he leads with this Christianity bullshit and this way of antics that can deceive you.
Yo, anybody that switches up their doctrine depending on the season and time, you can't take it. Like you said, remember when he was running with the Mohawk, it was all about Jesus. Then last year he said God's a woman. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Switched up the thing about 3-4 times.
Yeah.
You go into that word Diddy, it actually means titties.
Oh, it doesn't. See, that's the spirit though.
Can't trust no man.
You know what I mean? That's the spirit though. But that's the spirit. He probably didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying?
Because they actually get these names.
Yeah.
They actually don't choose these names.
Yeah, that's right.
Esau ain't gonna let you just choose anything because Esau knows there's meaning behind words.
Yeah.
So he ain't gonna let you choose the wrong word, and you calling yourself something that actually means something.
Yeah, look at DMX, Dark Man X.
Yep. Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That shit is negative as hell. You know what I
Dark
mean?
cloud over
And,
here.
and that's why they had him in blood.
Yeah.
That's why he was pushing that. And the thing about it, that's what I'm saying. Then he'll come with the Bible scripture. Lord, let us pray.
Yeah.
You know? But look what the message was pushing. That mad fights happened, but you understand he tried to get back at the end.
That's what it
But
was.
it's too late.
But a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways, man. How the hell the whole double album you talking about killing somebody, but the last track,
Nick said,
everybody bowed their heads.
remember he said, I got blood on my dick because I fucked with corpse.
Like,
He
yeah,
said some
come
wild
on,
shit, man.
Yeah, I think you got a
It
little
says,
more.
be on your guard against false prophets. They come to you looking like sheep on the outside, but on the inside they are really like wild wolves.
So, man.
Mental fucked up. They look good on the outside, and in a motherfucker that's wicked and crazy. That's his forte. How you say? That's his forte. They make himself look good on the outside.
And not for nothing, if you people that been around, seen Puffy always try to play the good guy, smooth. I really ain't about violence. Always dancing, always like brother love. You know what I mean? But if you really do your research, that nigga's a fucking demon.
The Joker came out.
Hell yeah.
He couldn't keep that contained.
Yeah, he ready to crack new
That
head
makes
wide
sense.
open. Yeah.
That scene we always talk about, that shit makes sense now.
Yeah,
Go back
man.
and watch that again.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad you brought that
Real
up.
self
'Cause we
came
were
out.
talking about that a couple weeks ago. I completely forgot about that.
His true self came out when he played that card, played the Joker.
I mean, so much stuff. Not to keep it on Puffy, but so much should come out. He done murdered a couple cats.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He took out his
Yeah, he took his woman out.
Yep.
And now, real quick, now it's coming out that him and his son had shot some kid.
Yeah,
when
in
they
the bathroom.
in the bathroom, and the pictures came out, and they made him cover it up. He didn't kill him, but he shot him and said, "Hey,
I thought he died.
Nah." From what I think the thing said, it said they covered up and said you gonna say it was a drive-by or some shit.
Ain't no
like that.
telling.
Or a lot of when you're juicing in that society, your hands are bloody.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling what.
Yeah, because the thing about it, man, Edomites been getting rid of people, and then when you're juiced in with those Edomites and I'm talking about in bed with them.
Yeah.
You're allowed. That's why niggas. It's not a reason why you got niggas that wait till now to come out
Yup.
with Diddy.
Yep.
Because Diddy had power to
Yeah.
get rid of niggas,
Yep.
man.
Exactly.
So,
Just like
so
Doug.
yeah, so
Yep.
you got to remember. That's why Jake
Yep.
tapped into these Edomites because they actually get power behind, be behind these niggas.
And that's the reason why I wanted you to
Facts.
bring this out, because hey, you should know them by their fruits,
That's right.
man. You know, you just like we out of one Ratazar, we endured to the end of the time that hey, you will know our elders by their fruits, which is our we keep our feet girded and keep pushing. But his fruits is all over the place, and look, that shit is wild. You know, there's weeds and shit. Some of the berries is a little spoiled. You know what I mean? Like it's like this shit is wild.
Yeah,
You know?
what Esau produces bad fucking character.
Right.
Bad people, evil people, corrupt people.
Bad
Tossed
fruit.
to and fro.
Yep.
That's why, again, that's why you look at Jake. Those the niggas are Esau's creative players, man. We always go into that, man. And that's why niggas is tossed to and fro, especially the so-called black woman. That's E's like, deep scientific project, man.
They clone Tyrone, man.
He's pressing random when he made
Hell
it.
yeah.
Random. You know, the circle button, it was just random. You know, random. That's these niggas out here, you know?
But I'm keep going. It says, you will know them by what they do. Thorn bushes do not bear grapes, and briars do not bear figs. A healthy tree bears good fruit, but a poor tree bears bad fruit. A healthy tree cannot bear bad fruit.
Yep.
Through.
You got it. Through.
And any tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown in the fire.
Yeah, can you switch that around?
So then you would know the false prophet. Where he come from?
I guess this nigga Jesus Christ.
Yo, but you know, Christianity ain't start doing that.
I guess this nigga Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they ain't start doing that until they seen us out here. You know, and they losing their congregation, man.
Right.
So they gotta come out to the house.
Antics.
Yeah. Yep.
Jesus Christ got bad knees.
Over
there stuck.
Man, through.
They said the Lord carried his own cross. Why you carrying it?
Jesus Christ walking down the street. He handed out pamphlets though.
He dropping shit. He dropping.
And he didn't drop the rag.
What you get?
I got some precepts. This is for you, like or whichever one of you brothers. 1 John 4:1. I'm reading NLT too. The KJV says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of the Most High."
Yeah, right. And that's the example right there. Just because he got a bloody garment on, and he got a crown of thorns, and this. Yeah, just because he got a crown of thorns and thistles, man, that's not of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, and then he's trying to push trying to push that doctrine that he's a so-called white man, man.
Right.
Where the scriptures say total opposite. You got it.
It says, because many false prophets are going out into the world.
You know, many false prophets have gone out into the world, man.
Yep.
I bet you he only know 3 scriptures: John 3:16,
3:16.
and God, and Jesus wept. You know,
Yeah.
the ones that, you know, the basics, you know what I mean? But he has no understanding of the scriptures. Yeah, he has no understanding, knowledge, wisdom, or understanding of the scriptures. The spirit ain't rolling with him.
They're trying to revive the Roman Catholic Church along with the so-called Christian church. So now they gotta come out and get involved because they see what's going on all over the 4 corners of the earth concerning, you know, the men that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has set up all over the 4 corners of the earth, pushing this word, pushing this truth. So they seen us come out here through the spirit and teach. They saw all these camps are growing, people waking up, not up on themselves. Israelite, I mean, they're leaving. Wait, where you going? Come back here. They're walking out the church now. They're like, man, we about here. Hey, let's go hit the streets, hit the highway. And, you know, of course, it's always short-lived. You'll see a pastor or priest come out here on these corners, a week or 2 weeks, and you don't see them. You South Africa.
So he's hurt.
Right.
Yeah, he only gonna be out here for about 20 minutes, maybe a half an hour. You know what I mean? They don't have endurance with them. You got more than
People
that.
running from that nigga. They said, oh my God, maybe he really did get creamed. If you don't see the crowns, you don't know what to think.
People running.
Yo, if you ain't seen the shit around his head, you like, oh my God, get in the car. Hurry.
Yo,
It's a bloody man walking down the street.
look, they running from him for real.
Right to jail.
Wow.
They doing a
Don't sneak up on nobody. It might just.
they doing a olive oil. Remember when she was running away from Blue? She said, get away.
And the N-Dub ain't even taking
Hey, yo.
the N-Dub ain't even taking the
Don't
pass.
start on nobody looking like that. You start on somebody, they might just turn around. Oh, my bad.
For real.
Dang.
Go ahead, bro.
The NLT, 1 John 4:1, the NLT says, "Dear friends, do not believe everyone who claims to speak by the Spirit. You must test them to see if the Spirit they have comes from Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai.
There you go.
For there are many false prophets in the world."
That's right.
Yeah, you got to try them, man. We spoke about earlier. Don't think everybody's your friend because they say so. You know what I mean? So you got to try the Spirit, man. You know what I mean? And what did Yahweh Shai call the brothers that his friends? You know what I mean? Because they were tried.
Yo.
They were tested.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Just because I might bump into this brother on the street and we might like the same football team. You know, and we might speak the same language. That don't mean you my mans, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, who knows? I'll bring you into the crib, give you something to eat, and I'll turn my back. You might be trying to holler at my woman.
Yep.
You know,
Now you're mad at your crib.
yeah, just because we got the certain common interests. Nah,
Right.
man. You got to try them, man.
I got real quick. Sirach 11 and 29. It says, "Bring not every man into the
Yep.
house,
Woo!
for the deceitful man have many trains.
Yep.
Like as a partridge is taken and kept in a cage, so is the heart of the proud."
Now, it said the deceit, right?
Yep.
Who's the most deceitful person on this earth, man? That damn serpent, man.
Yep.
And he comes through slithering on some smooth
Words.
Even though his words were smoother than butter, war was in his heart. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth.
You've been hit by
Smooth. You've been hit by smooth.
Yeah, I'll read it again. Hold on.
Go ahead, you got
The
it.
GNT. Sirach 11 and 29 in GNT. It says, "Be careful about the kind of person you invite into your home, because clever people can fool you in many ways.
Yep.
A proud person is a decoy to lure you into danger. Like a spy, he will look for your weaknesses."
And hey, that's why in this truth, man.
Good, I got it.
Yeah,
You got it.
yeah, nah, you good. You gotta constantly take off the old man. And part of taking that old man off is taking your stepping away from your family, from the people in the world that you used to being around. Because hey, once they see that the light is on with you, they're gonna try to make that light flicker and eventually turn off. You know what I mean? Because they want. You know, once you wake up to the truth, you kind of make their days a little more frustrating, a little harder, because they don't want nobody getting on them about doing wickedness. You know what I mean? And that's what we're gonna do, pursuing Isaiah 58 and 1. We're gonna warn our people of what they doing wrong. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it behooves you to get away from these people, because at the end of the day, like, hey, we Jake.
Yep.
We Jake at the end of the day. So hey, we the former of all things. So we know how to pick up that clever trait as well.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If I could say too, that scripture said, "Let not every man in the house." Don't go in everybody else's house either. Going back to that Diddy point, they said Diddy had him hidden cameras in every room.
Yeah.
So he would use that against you, slip something in your drink, and then got you on hidden camera, and you trying to get out of a contract. He played that video, said, "Yo, you see what you did in my room?"
And he learned that from who? You are like he's like the
father of the devil.
yeah,
name?
and he is their fruit.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Andre Harrell?
Yep.
Andre Harrell?
You don't like
Everybody knew him. No, he was Jay.
No.
He was Jay, but he's funny.
His hands up.
Yeah, the one he borrowed money from.
Clyde Davis.
Either Clyde Davis.
Yeah,
Clyde Davis.
Yep. And all that is a ritual getting passed down. Clive Davis was knocking Andre Harrell down. Andre Harrell was knocking Puffy down, and Puffy knocking whoever. You know what I mean? You know, and Puffy, he come off like he just hit everything. You know, man, woman.
Yeah, man.
You know, he had a little Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? You know.
Oh, goodness.
You know.
You seen, if I may add, you seen the recent when he had that, I adopted this.
Yeah.
My daughter.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. That's so out of the blue.
Yeah.
Even when 50 had his hand around Soldier Boy, man,
Yo.
Yeah, it's all of them. All them celebrities and Holly weirdos is down with that bullshit, yo. Do not be fooled by it, yo.
down with it too.
Yeah, he down with it
Yeah,
too.
don't be fooled
love
by
you
it. They
like that,
all
yo.
with it. They all with it, and your man Jay-Z's the top warlock. You know what I mean? He's a fucking
Basquiat.
warlock, yo.
Basquiat,
Yeah, that's
one of
exactly what he's trying to look for.
When you go into that Hollywood is the magic wand that the witches. The witch's wand is made out of Hollywood. You know? No,
Say
wait,
again,
wait.
brother. What you said?
The witch's wand, the magic wand is made out of Hollywood. So I mean, we ain't concerned with these niggas, man, because we know at the end of the day, even before this whole Diddy incident, all these niggas in Hollywood are set up for distractions.
Facts.
You know,
Right.
all of them, man. You know, the setup to deter your mind from what's really going on,
Yep.
like your brother was going into smoke screens, and also, you know, just having you thinking about folly and bullshit, man.
Yep.
You know, and that's all it's set up to.
What's that bomb, like grenade that the troops throw in that's a flashbang, right? And it distorts your vision, your ears, and all that. Yeah, so, and that's what he does spiritually, yo. That's what he does spiritually. He throws a flashbang at you. So now all of a sudden you're not thinking straight, you're not thinking clear. You know, you're thinking, you know, and you know, through his devices with TV, with music, yo, he's pulling you away from your true power. You know.
I got a precept real quick. Let's shoot. Oh, sorry.
I got one after you.
Go ahead, bro.
It says,
Spirit rule.
verse 30, a proud person is a decoy to lure you into danger. A spy, he will look for your weaknesses. He will make good appear evil.
Yeah, you said a proud person.
Yep.
And what does the prophet say about pride? Pride is not made for men.
Yep.
You know, we not supposed to be moving with a proud spirit,
Right.
man.
Yep.
Well, like you said, going back to Esau, you know, being the proudest man on earth. That goes back, running this word goes back to the garden, man. It goes back to the serpent, man.
Yep.
What did he read that one more time?
He will make good appear evil and find fault with the noblest actions.
Yeah, see, he'll make good. You know, what did he say? What did he say to Eve? You know, you won't surely die.
Right.
This is not wrong. This is actually the right thing. He didn't want you to do it. You know, well, hey, that same serpent, you know, is in power, is in rulership right now, man. He's doing the same thing, except he's doing it on a larger magnitude, man.
That's right.
You know, now his voice, you know, is echoing out to the whole earth.
Yeah, because the evils in the world have multiplied.
Yep. That's right.
It says a single spark can set a pile of coals ablaze, and a sinner is just waiting for a chance to do violence.
Yeah, that's right. One little small wicked deed can trickle down, man. Yo, you know what I mean? Because when we brought this out, I think it was last week. When one person tells a lie, well, you got to keep doing it.
Yep.
You got to keep telling a lie to keep that first lie going. Yep. So, hey, it's basically when you roll that snowball down the hill, it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. That's why you got to cut it out. Especially us in this truth, we are taught when we catch somebody doing something going on,
Cut that shit
off
out.
rip, off rip. We don't give a spare not your feelings. We hopping on it, we nipping it out because we a little leaven. Well, we in the Passover right now, right? Right? A little leaven the whole lump. So yes, in the Passover we physically take the leaven out of our house. But remember, this also is twofold. It's a spiritual thing, man. Your spiritual, the ways of this world is leaven, man. And that shit will bake fast. That shit will rise fast, yo. You know?
Hey, but hey, that's the spirit, because you know a lot of our people are about to bake, you know, about to celebrate Easter,
Right.
You know, and baking, going into you know that Queen of Heaven worship, you know, the Ishtar,
Ishtar.
eggs, you know, baking those cakes like he was going into, baking those cakes to the Queen of Heaven.
That's right, because Ishtar was the goddess of fertility. That's where you get, which is so bugged out. What the hell? Fuck, a rabbit is laying eggs. You know what I mean? That's how you know it's it's uneven. There's no balance to it. You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. It's confusion, football. You know what I mean?
It says, watch out for such people and their evil plans. They will ruin you permanently.
Damn.
If you bring a stranger home with you, it
Damn.
will only cause trouble even between you and your own family.
Come on now. Yeah, because look, you might think you got a friend at the crib. You go use the bathroom, and he over there spilling the beans to your family. You know what I mean? What you out to do? You know, that's none of their business. You know? Yeah, all that. You know.
Try to show discord.
And for, not for nothing, that's why, you know, you shouldn't have your women around men, yo. Simple as that. Because a woman is like a child. They don't know what they truly want. They might swear up and down you was the man of her dreams, and that it don't get no better than that. Then you bring another man around, and all of a sudden she get curious. Oh, he don't do that. I kind of like that. So now she gets her mind gets to wander, you know?
Especially our life.
Yeah.
It's like girls always try to figure it, always end up with Pookie and Nook's friends.
Until they got 3-4 kids, and
Yeah.
now they tired.
Yeah.
And Nook
Yeah.
locked up. Right? Nook locked up, so now she out there with the fupa, right?
Yep.
Get tired of raising these kids. Now she want a so-called good man.
Well, not even that. And, you know, Nook, his homeboy hitting it now.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
You know, he locked up. She was Pookie assuming Nook. So, you know.
Yeah, when she was back home, went on social media, said, "Let's play a game. How many of y'all slept with more than one homie?" You know, like you know, ain't no woman comment.
Right,
they shut the fuck up because they know they did. You know, you know.
Homeboy get locked up or his or something happens to him, she go right over to the homeboy.
I've seen it.
That shit crazy.
It always happens.
I've seen it.
That's why I say hanging out, woman hanging out with you, being trying to be thug misses and all that. Keep your fucking woman in her place. Keep where she's supposed to be at the crib.
Yeah, she's supposed to be a help me.
Yeah, when you're a man, you conduct men's business when you're separate or somewhere else. Not around your fucking woman, because your woman don't even know what's going on.
Right. She don't need, and if you out there telling your woman your every move, man, you simping, bro. You pillow talking. You know, that's not, you gotta realize the Most High made the woman for what? Men, not man for women.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's not, she's supposed to be a help me, you know? So, hey, when you got help, you don't need help on every move you make, you know what I mean? Help on keeping your house in order, you know what I mean? When you away, you know? But when you come back to the house, you don't gotta, oh, this is what my day was. You move in the feminine, man. You know? You do what you're supposed to do and keep the order, man. You know? Salaki, I ain't mean to go.
I got a preset, man.
You got it.
You still reading? This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8.
You got it. You got it. I can drop
It says, let's start in 6. It says, humble yourselves therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh, that he may exalt you in due time. You know, this is going into having patience, you know, endure the afflictions and endure this suffering that Yahweh has put us through. Verse 7, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. You know, so we got to, you know, be circumspect, because there's a whole lot of high level witchcraft going on out here, man. Esau's got, you know, his crisis actors, his agents. You know, this man's trying to, you know, fire up the CERN machine on April 8th. You know, he's trying to, you know, open up portals. There's a whole lot of technology and a whole lot of knowledge and a whole lot of things that this devil's capable of that a lot of these people aren't even aware of, even us, that we don't even understand. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta, you know, stay focused and realize these things, man. We're about to see it, and like, hey, it's about to get real spooky out here, man. You know, a whole lot of things are about to take place and about to happen, man, which is all prophecy, man. And you have the men of the Lord out here have been telling you these things, telling you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that these things are about to take place, man. You know, but the majority of our people, they're not listening. It says, verse 9, whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Verse 10, but the power of all grace, who hath called us unto his eternal glory by Yahushua Mashiach, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish strength, settle you. So, you know, hey, we got to suffer, man. You know, because, hey, we have to suffer a while, and then ultimately we're going to be made perfect, man.
Hey,
you know?
like the brother brought out last week, when you out there making a sword, right? It's constant banging, constant reforming, reshaping, right? But the final product is beautiful.
The furnace.
You know what I mean? We have to be tried. As gold is tried, man.
That furnace of adversity.
Yeah, you have to go through adversity. What's the old boxer saying? No pain, No gain. So, hey, if we want the true gain, then what's the gain? The kingdom of Yasha'Allah being the first fruits, being the body, the governing body. We have to go through that struggle, through that that pressure, man. You know.
That's how we're gonna learn obedience and righteousness, man. You know, it's through suffering, man. Yahweh Shah had to go through suffering, man. You know, he had to suffer. Okay, and that's how you learn, man. Yeah, you know, because when we get in the kingdom, we're gonna be in rulership. So these things that we went through in this on earth and seen and lived out, and then also seen how things played out, man. Hey, we're gonna be able to give an account of why, you know, you're not supposed to do things. You know, why you don't eat pork, why you don't do this, why you don't do that. You know, because this is what comes from it, man. You know, and we'll be able to recall accounts of when we were, you know, in the world and how wicked this place was. What happens when you let, you know, Moism just run rampant, man?
Yeah, that's when we can be exalted, man.
Right, God.
We finally won. We won the war, right? We got our youngest watching us, you know, and like you said, we could play back what we had to go through,
Right.
And our children could be look and marvel at that, man. And then true righteousness to add on real quick.
As examples. You know?
About that real quick, just add on.
This Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yeah, hey, going back to, if I may say, you know, going back to what the brother was bringing out concerning boxing and training and sports. Hey, man, you can ask these champions that, you know, excelled in their craft concerning sports and stuff like that. Hey, all that suffering they had to go through, you know, they like bring it out again one more time, you know, and they would say to you, hey, I can't compare that to the, hey, man, winning this championship, winning this fight. You know, going through all this years and years of training, now I finally accomplished my goals. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all that suffering is not comparable to this right now. You know? Well, how much more in this truth? Go ahead, bro.
Romans 8 and 18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, laying back on what you're saying, these athletes, what they end up saying, how did they get that nice? They had to put that work in. You know, the best. Well, in my opinion, Michael Jordan is the best basketball player of all time, right?
I agree.
But people don't know. In high school, he missed the basketball team like 6 straight times.
Yep.
He got cut.
His brother was better than him.
Yeah, he got cut 6 straight times. And what does that make you?
Yeah.
It's gonna come to scripture. A just man shall fall 7 times, but he got back, get back up. Michael Jordan never quit. He put the work in, man. And now look, he got statues. You got people that's putting his jersey number on. People that's trying to emulate him.
Aspire to.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know, and yes, he's a king on. He's a king on this side, you know what I mean? But, you know, just for edification, man. Look what he did, man.
And that suffering
He put
builds that mental fortitude.
Yeah. Yeah, and they said, Salaki, but they said mentally he was worse than his skill. Like, he terrorized people. He would talk trash. Like, Brian Russell still can't get over how much trash he talked to him, man. To this day, man. You know what I mean? So, like we said, your testicular fortitude and your mental fortitude, man. You can't have one without the other, man.
And that's why you have to, just like Paul and the apostles, they loved those afflictions, man, because it made them tough. Because think about it, if Michael Jordan was coddled, he would have never been great.
That's right.
So having that affliction and the letdown, just like I think of Evander Holyfield, a lot of those boxers that lost in the amateur battles, it made them go back into actually training more.
Mayweather.
Go back to the basics, probably. You know?
Well, Roy Jones, they robbed Roy Jones with that goop fight. And everybody knew damn well he beat that Korean. And they booed him after he lost that fight. They booed the Korean, that judgment. But hey, look at what Roy Jones came up to be. So again, you like for instance, right now we're in captivity. Yeah, it hurts. But when we get the kingdom, hey, that's what we're gonna realize. Like, yo,
It's worth it.
it's worth it. But now we are gods.
Good.
You know,
Yep.
we have seen evil.
Yep.
But do it.
And now we're perfect.
Yep.
You know, because, hey, like the scripture says, you know, we're going to receive bodies fashioned after like Yahweh Shah's body.
Yep.
You know?
And what it says, these are the men, we have received palms, and that palms represents victory.
Victory, yep.
You know what I mean?
Remember the parable about the poster child. Remember the very end when he came back to his father weeping actually joyful. His brother was like, "Yo, Dad, I never left your side. I was here. You know, you don't treat me like that." But the point is the fact that he saw hell. So us seeing this hell, we're going to really understand why the Lord Shalaki, the How Hashem Shah made the Lord. So we're really going to, see, it be God,
Yeah, because this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's about to get worse. You know
Hell,
what I mean? You know, this shit.
It got bad, yeah. If you're chipping off of this,
Right.
you're really not going. You're not ready for.
You're
what's
not gonna
supposed
make
to
it.
That's right.
You're not gonna make Salaki really good.
No, just a quick point, man, and that's a big ass cut across the board. Because how the hell you gonna walk in? You know, you're just gonna do this the whole time, and then you're just gonna get into the kingdom and inherit rulership?
Right.
Hell no,
Yeah.
man. That don't make no damn sense, bro.
Yeah. Why would I give you rulership and you ain't do nothing?
Right.
You ain't put no work in, and you just gonna be a ruling figure in the kingdom of heaven, man. That doesn't make sense at all, man. What did you do to get to that position?
brother.
Christianity is a laughing stock, man. All you gotta do is say, "I believe in Jesus," and you good. You ain't, and that's against what the scriptures say, man. He that endureth to the end.
Yep.
How the hell can this man come into the next kingdom when this is his kingdom,
That's
man?
right. Makes no sense.
Yeah. If this is his kingdom, then why does he go to another kingdom? He has to get taken down out of that kingdom, right?
That's right.
Yeah. If it was for them never to get taken out, there would be another king. Wouldn't it be another kingdom to come?
Real quick, it's Hebrews 5:4. I'm gonna read down to verse 10. It says, "And no man," it's going right into what you're bringing out. It says, "And no man taketh his honor unto himself, but he that is called of Yahweh, as was Aaron. So also Hamashiach glorified not himself to be made an high priest, but he that said unto him, Thou art my son, today have I begotten thee. As he saith also in another place, Thou art a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek, who in the days of his flesh, when he had offered up prayers and supplication with strong crying and tears unto him that was able to save him from death, and was heard in that he feared, though he were a son, he learned obedience by the things which he suffered."
Woo, had to suffer.
Let me read that one more time. It says, "Though he were a son, yet he learned obedience by the things which he suffered, and being made perfect, he became the author of eternal salvation unto all them that obey him."
Yeah. When you being made perfect, what does it mean? You're being tried.
Yep.
Malak Tazadak, king of righteousness. That's Melchizedek, which we know is Yahweh Shah. But when the people and these Christians take these words all the time for face value. When it says perfect, doesn't mean that he never did. He was just made completely physically perfect. But it means that he was tried, and he was tried to the point where he was upright. You know what I mean? He moved upright, righteously, I should say. You know what I mean?
And if I can say too, if I can just say, if I can say the suffering, he learned obedience through suffering.
Right.
So in order for us to learn obedience, we had to go through what we went through. We had to go through this experience, and through the experience, you gain edification.
Experience.
Just like when the scriptures say Job was a perfect man, upright man.
Upright man.
I mean that he was physically perfect, but he was tried and he followed the laws to the best of his abilities, and he look what Job was thrown at Job. He lost his children. His wife told him to curse the Most High. He lost animals, everything, cattle. You know what I'm saying? But he never cursed the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't lose his integrity
At all.
Exactly.
His testicular fortitude. You know.
Ezekiel. God took his wife and said, "Go out there."
Brothers, can I bring one right
Yeah,
quick?
you got.
Acts 4:22, 14 to 22. Acts 14 to 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh.
Yeah, much tribulation. Continue in the faith. Real quick, somebody give me 1 Corinthians 15 to 58 real quick. You got to continue in the faith regardless of what's going on, man. Regardless of your ailments, regardless of how you feeling. You might today, sometimes we in this flesh, sometimes we wake up and it just ain't our day, man. You know what I mean? We feeling, the damn devil putting these chemtrails, they coming, creeping down. You know, you wake up, you think it's pollen on your car, it's truly metal, so you know that you breathing that shit in. You know what I'm saying? But what you gotta continue in this faith, man. It's a continuous fight, man. You know, we in this flesh, so yeah, we might fall, but hey, man, you pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua that you get it right better the next day, man. You know, and you just keep on fighting, man. Cause hey, this devil ain't gonna stop fighting.
Right.
You know, Satan ain't gonna stop fighting because the Most High got him on the job and he doing his job perfectly. So we got to continue to keep fighting, man, and keep screaming to the top of our lungs that, hey, this place is going down. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans better get it together because at any given time, the Lord, it says the Lord will come as a thief in the night, man. You know what I mean? You know, don't just think you're going to get it together. Oh, I'll get right in a year or two. You might not have a year or two, you know? You know, the Lord at any given time will say, you know what, I'm tired of this nigga, man. Get him up out of here, man. You know? You know?
I got what you call for.
Yeah, get that real quick.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren.
It says, therefore, my beloved brethren. So who are the brothers? Right? The Akim, the men that are standing on these highways and hedges and doing the work sincerely. Go ahead.
Be ye steadfast, unmovable.
Unmovable, man. Apostle Tahar coined this, the pillar scripture. A pillar can't be moved, man. It stands sturdy, man. No matter how hard you try, you can't move it unless the Heavenly Father wants it moved, you know? Go ahead.
What did he say? I shall not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Yep.
Always abounding in the work of the Lord.
Always abounding in the work. So when these cameras go off, you are still in this truth, man. Right. Don't be a nigga, man. Don't be a nigga. Don't be smiling in front of brothers and then you wishing bad on brothers once the camera's going off. If the apostle elders tell us to do at least 3 videos, you do 3 videos a week. And if you got more time and the spirit is on, you do more than that. If you see a brother's in need, whether it's financial, whether it's spiritual counseling, anything, you do that, man. Always abounding in the work. This shit don't stop, man. You know, this shit don't stop no matter what. And you got to realize, this is the most important thing. Yes, in this flesh, we love our family. Some of us have children, you know. Some of us have people that we really adore, you know, that might be blood related and all that. But at the end of the day, when we come into this truth, we're striping off the old man. This is our true family, man. These are the only brothers that's gonna go back to back with you and go to war with you spiritually, right, you know. And I must say, you know, we not carnal. But if something was to happen, you know, brothers gonna hold each other down. I'm not throwing that out there, but I'm just saying. You know?
I got a little bit more. And just can I add, if I may, this is the battlefield, man. This is the war we're in. So these are the men, your Akim, your brother that you're fighting with. There's no greater honor than that. You know what I'm saying? There's no greater sacrifice. You know. Just finishing out. Always abounding in the work of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Because at the end of the day, out of one rotters how we be of them, man. We'll know that our labor wasn't in vain, because we got what was promised to us, man. And that's no more pain. That's a true rulership.
That's when the gang is gonna come.
Yeah, and we ain't got to worry about another brother creeping in your house. You know what I mean? Because we just brought about a tried friend. They've been tried. You know what I mean? The law's gonna be in our inward parts. So ain't no more thinking and looking at somebody with a hold on, let me make sure he ain't up. Because it's going to be impossible for them to do that. You know? Because those are the men that have been tried. You know?
Perfection.
I got a quick presentation. It says Hebrews 12:1. He's backing off with Brother Lakamal, going forth. As for us, we have this large. This is in the G&T. As for us, we have this large crowd of witnesses around us. So then, let us rid ourselves of everything that gets in the way, and of the sin which holds on to us so tightly. So again, in this truth, man, you know, there's a lot of things that's going to get in our way. But you got to understand what's more important, what's more valuable. That's why the scripture says, towards our riches towards heaven. And once we look towards those things, nothing can get in our way. Like I always say, when you look at the movie Biker Boys, the reason why Big Smoke was so unbeatable because he never looked to the side or to the left or the right. He looked straight forward. He saw he had tunnel vision. So, you know, yes, it's fire and water on each side, like it says in the book of Second Esdras. But hey, we understand, you know, through Yahweh Shah, we'll be able to truck it on through. So it says, let us keep our eyes fixed on Yahweh Shah, on whom our faith depends from beginning to end. He did not give up because of the cross. It's like, for instance, because what he had to go through, he didn't give up. He didn't, you know, yes, he got emotional at a time in the garden of Gethsemane, and he prayed for another way, but after he settled himself down, you understand, this is bigger than me. This is what we got to understand. This is bigger than us. You know, this is for our nation. You know, like the brother was saying, if you got kids or family, this is for them. So you got to know, for instance, if any man goes to war, who are you fighting for? You know, you fighting for your nation. You're fighting for your family. Because you got to remember, if you die out, then the invader comes and and devours your family, man. So you got to remember these things, man. And we want Esau to go the fuck down, you know. So again, it's you know, through Yahweh Shah, the Lord has put it in our spirits to continue in this. Right?
I just want to add on. If you lose your kids in this truth, you can have them back in the kingdom, man. You know, and man,
Double.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because you got to realize, man, this thing is a rotational. What's the word I'm trying to say? These kids will come back. You come back every 3 to 4 generations, the scriptures say, man. Yeah. So you'll have them back, man, in true glory. You know.
Yeah. And yep, just like the brother said, that's part of the battle. It's casualties of war at times, you know. So things are going to happen. You're going to lose your kids, but again, like the brother brought up, you got to remember the account of Job. See, it's very important to remember these stories in these times that we're walking in, because these stories and these, you know, these events that happen in the scriptures was for our learning, and we apply them to our work, to our walk to this modern day. We're able to truck it through, you know, and understand, hey, the Lord. If the Lord, Yahweh Shah is behind us, can nobody be against us, man? Can nobody stop us from doing this? You know, a lot of women out here got a lot of tricks and antics. You know, she'll try to test you. She might say, oh, I'm going to take the kids to show you move. Hey, well, you know, fuck it. You know, you got to have that fucking mentality, man. You know, fuck it. I don't give a fuck, man. You got to have that mentality at all times. I mean, you know, sometimes you can, you know, wire it down a little bit. But majority of the times you got to understand, man, you know. It's a balance, man. So it says, he thought nothing of the disgrace of dying on the cross. And he is now seated at the right side of Yahweh's throne. So remember what he did, now he's able to be worthy to sit right next to Yahweh. When Yahweh Shah come back, we're going to be, you know, joint hands with Yahweh Shah. So, but in all, it's a battle, and that's why I always say you gotta love a battle. You gotta love the fight. You gotta have that how you say, that edge on your shoulder. You gotta know, man. This ain't. You gotta have that chip on your shoulder. You gotta understand, man. This what the fuck we see in front of us ain't right. This is not fucking right. Big grown goofy ass fucking dudes out here. And these women are just fucking nutcases, man. You know, as a man, we want children, we want a family. We want to be head of the house. We want power. We want respect. But you won't get it here.
That's right.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta know you in a fight.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta get popped. Remember when what was it? When Mayweather fought what was this Puerto Rican brother? Miguel Cotto. Now Mayweather in his glory, man, he ain't get hit in like 5 fights. Miguel Cotto caught him with a mean cross.
And Shane Mosley.
Right on his nose, right? And it popped him, right? And but mind you, Mayweather ain't get hit in like 5 fights. Mm-hmm. So when he hit him, he shook his shit and he smirked. Cause he was like, oh shit, I forgot, I'm human. You know, I'm in a fight, let's go. You know?
I just saw Mayweather do a little sit down about when Shane Mosley caught him.
Yeah, and rocked him.
And everybody was like, yo, so I ain't never seen Mayweather get hit like that. And he said, how did that make you feel? He was like, it made me actually realize I can't let this shit happen again.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
and the reason why we bringing this out is, hey, we need to get our ass whipped sometimes to realize that what struggle we're in, to wake us up, because the Most High might be putting hell on us because we might not be doing something right, or to let us know, hey man, this shit is not sweet, man.
This is not, and plus, it's not a home. This is not a rest.
Yeah, it's not our rest, man.
Right.
Don't get comfortable.
That's
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
Because you might have had a good week.
Yeah.
Everything might have been going good for you. Shit might have been halfway alright.
Nice check.
Yeah, nice check. Women giving you some burn. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh, you think this? Oh, you think you cool?
I know, right?
All right.
You think you tough?
Yeah. Let's tighten you up real quick. You know, let you realize that hey, you on one of my service. Don't be too comfortable in this hell. Remember, we are doing the bid, man. This is we're doing time. You know. Yeah, you ain't got the physical chains on you right now. But hey, man, at any given time when he says I had enough of this shit, back to regularly scheduled programming.
So it says, verse 3, think of what he went through, how he put up with so much hatred from sinners. And Yahushua was constantly afflicted, you know, talk bad against. Same thing with us, like, you know, like what I heard, man, you know, we're not ready for this. People really look at us like dweebs. We're actually upstanding men. How you say stand-up guys? Stand-up men. You know?
This is can I get that one?
You got it.
This is Matthew 10 and 22.
That boy chime in.
And it says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. You know? So I just brought that out because, hey man, they gonna hate. We gonna catch it.
Oh, you got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, these people gonna come at us all different ways because what? We speaking the truth. It's called the truth for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we gonna catch hell on all avenues, all boulevards, you know, circles, dead ends. We gonna catch it, man. You know, and that's and you know what? You should take them stripes with a smile, man. Because that means if you catch a hell constantly, that means you in this world. If you catch a hell, that means you're doing something right. You know.
You got it. Yep, that's right. You know, because we're going against these guys, these people bubbles. Man.
Yeah.
These people got, you know, they're in their own little bubble, their own little world, and we're going against these things. Because here in America, everybody has their own little opinion, their own little thoughts, their own little things that they studied on, their own little ways they done was brought up in. So once you go against it, you know, it breaks their little hearts, man. So to tell these people that their dream is never going to go, so I'm never going to be rich. No, you're never gonna be fucking rich. So I'm never gonna own the house.
I know, right?
Nigga, you pay taxes.
I know, right?
So
I want you to kill the vibe.
yeah.
I know, right? Right.
Your energy's bad. They're gonna say
Right,
your energy.
right.
You know?
You speaking hate.
There's hatred.
Hate. That's not of God.
Cause these people been in La La Land for ever since they've been fucking born.
Oh, yeah.
Their parents failed them. Their parents are fucking idiots. Their parents try to make it and try to become rich, man.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, if I may, real quick, a lot of the parents, because they had that same sentiments that they're gonna make it, and they see they didn't make it, they lost their testicular fortitude. Because back in the day, you couldn't walk around being an elemental P, right? Old school Jim would cuss you out for that shit, right? I was just watching the Bernie Mac stand up. He was like, man, that shit ain't right. That gay shit ain't right. But because they got their dreams got crushed. Fast forward to now, the grandson is taught that being an elemental P is okay. Hey man, times have changed.
Right.
Times have changed. So you ain't even standing on your so-called square no more.
Well, remember back in the day. I'm not for it, but Jake used to be outside back in the day. I'm talking on the corners.
Yeah.
And you know, you knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
So you was a little sweet, little soft,
Yep, they
but
do.
it was on your ass,
That's
man.
right. That's right. That's right. Bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
So, you know, once really, I can actually when Esau stopped bullying, the so-called they're bullying, and them niggas start getting off the corner.
Yep.
That's when it's like,
Yep.
oh, I do what I want now. Because back in the day when Jake was on them blocks, on them corners, and in the neighborhoods,
Yep.
and Jake was in them schools,
Yep.
walking around. Oh no, it won't none.
Right.
That's why it was in the closet back in the day.
Yep.
And the neighborhood was more tight knitted.
Yeah.
And look, the women was always home hanging out the window or on the porch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why you couldn't just do whatever you do. Because when by the time you get home, the next door neighbor would tell you what happened. And sometimes the next door neighbor had the okay to whoop your ass if the parents wasn't around and you was doing some wicked shit. You know?
So it says, verse 3. Think of what he went through, how he put up with so much hatred from sinners. So do not let yourself become discouraged and give up. For in your struggle against sin, you have not yet had to resist to the point of being killed. Have you forgotten the encouraging words which Yahweh speaks to you as his children? Remember, we are his children. So we're going to be, how you say, ridiculed, persecuted. People gonna look at us sideways, like we're crazy, like we're the worst thing ever. But again, I always say this, but don't nobody point the finger at Esau. You know? So it says, my child, pay attention when the Lord corrects you. And do not be discouraged when he rebukes you. Because the Lord corrects everyone he loves and punishes everyone he accepts as a child. Verse 7. Endure what you suffer as being a father's punishment. So you have to endure. You know? So
it goes hand in hand with that suffering and correction process. You're not going to be corrected and not go through some type of suffering. That goes hand in hand with the correction. That goes hand in hand with discipline. You know, like what does the scripture say? Spare not the rod. You know. And the Lord deals the same way, man. You know, he's going to show you, that correction, and you're going to have to go through a process. You're going to have to go through some things. You're going to have to deal with some things, man. You know?
Yeah, real quick. This is Proverbs 22:6. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. And, amen. That's why, having a father is very important, man. You know what I mean? A true loving father. Because what is love?
Action.
And what is it according to the scriptures? Keeping up the commandments, the law, statutes, and commandments. That's why we have a heavenly Father. Hey, because we ain't listen to him. So hey, what? Let me take this belt off real quick. That's how the fathers used to be back in the day. You know what I mean?
If I can say it's like you also want an austere father. You don't want no weak ass simp father. You know, that's why you got some of these women that be out of order. They have fathers around, but they were weak as hell. They wasn't checking them.
The mother ran out.
That's why they took James off for good time. They had to kill him off because he was a representation of a father. And now JJ was goofy and all that, but he wasn't really a bad kid. He just liked to play around. Father was like, man, I ain't got time for all that joking. And he was an austere man. You rarely seen him smile or laugh. You know? He was a so-called man's man.
That's right.
It says, your suffering shows that Yahweh Shah is treating you as his children. Was there ever a child who was not punished by his father? Now remember, as the brother brought out, it's very important and it's good that you always had or that you had an austere father. Remember, we grew up in a society where a lot of us didn't hate to have fathers. So the Lord is dealing with us differently. That's why, you get it. And this time we don't, it's a lot of Jake that, that's crazy. There's a lot of Jakes that, they look like 5 bikes in one. So, we come from a society where Jake didn't have a father. And, in this time, we don't have time, to literally have daddy schools or meaning. You're going to get it how you get it. Elder Ricardo went into that, man. Bro that's camp heads and got certain positions in his truth. They're not gonna have time to be your daddy. So you have to get it how you get it, man. If you see that these men are doing the right thing and not God misleading you to the wrong direction. Man, be underneath them and stop bitching. Man. A lot of us have fucking learned bad habits. So if a man check you, if a man get rebuke you, put you aside, just take the shit and shake the shit off, keep the fucking moving, man. Because ultimately of the Lord, man. Because I'm telling you, if you had a real austere father, you're gonna go into it, man. So I'm gonna keep going. It says, was there ever a child who was not punished by his father? if you are not punished as all his children are, it means you are not real children, but bastards. In the case of our human fathers, they punished us and we respected them. And I always tell everybody, man, you know, my grandfather was around. My father died when I was 3, but my grandfather was around, and he kept it real short and sweet. He went out of town when he worked. He said, yo, you take care of the house. Yo, I'll give you what you want. I come here and I see this shit messed up, fuck you up, man. And that made sense to me. I said, oh, all right. And my grandfather, his brother looked like Jim Brown. I always say that. Them niggas always look like Jim Brown to me, man. They were the biggest niggas, you know, big brain, big hands.
Yeah, big hands.
So I'm like, oh, no, I ain't going against this guy. I always say, I said, my grandfather told me to do something, and I just said, what? And I saw his mannerism change. I said, I fucked up. And I tell everybody, I blew it. I dipped. My mom got in my way. She tried to say, yo, what's going on? I pushed her. I'm like, yo, get the fuck out of my way. You know? But the point I'm saying is, yo, when you have an austere father, man, it shows, man. You know? Because, man, we understand, like, what does it say in Sirach? I think the 3rd or the 10th. I always get it mixed up. But a father is going to be hard on his children.
Yep.
The father is going to make sure his daughter is not a whore, and make sure his son is not a fucking, how you say,
Flame.
Just a flame or just a comfortable weak nigga, man.
Yeah.
Mentally weak nigga. And a father not going to let his daughter be fucking weak-minded either. Because if a girl lacks love, she's going to seek attention from any fucking body. Going into the hedge and the quiver. She will open her legs up to any quiver, any hedge. Why? Because these bitches fucking mind are fucking through. You know?
And that's why the Lord is as hard as he is on us, on the Israelites, man. You know? he hasn't been harder on any nation than us, man. You know?
That's the scripture that talks about that. No. Oh, Daniel tells you that no other nation has been to what Jerusalem has been.
You know, we've constantly gone in and out of captivity, man. You know, put under this nation, put under that nation, brought out, brought back in. You know, so what the brother's going into, it also concerns the whole nation of Israel, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Even though our people are hard-headed. You got more on that?
Yep. This is the case of our human fathers, they punished us and we respected them. How much more then should we submit to our spiritual father and live? Right?
You know? How much more should we submit to our spiritual fathers, man? You know? Hey, man, the apostles and elders on down, you know, and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know? Which, you know, the Lord is using the men over us to direct us and show us the way, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says our human fathers punished us for a short time, as it seemed right to them. You got a lot of asshole jakes that had military fathers.
Right.
I stirred you up. They can be in the military. Oh, look at my badge, my ranks. You know, you had basketball fathers.
Right.
I didn't yeah, I got to gird you up. You gonna be, you know.
Live vicariously through him.
Yeah, you know.
But it's also Beyonce father type. I got a quick one.
Real quick. Just a couple more. So, but it says, but Yahweh Shem Rashad does it for our own good, so that we may share his holiness.
Oh, just to back you up. Sirach 3:10. It says, glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee. You know? And you could flip that to a spiritual, a heavenly father.
Hey, our dads, ever since, you know, out of slavery, hardcore slavery, Esau they destroyed it in slavery, the image of the so-called black man and the Latino Spanish, but they just crippled it during the time that they so-called freed us, to the point where, you know, they flipped it, you know, put the matriarchy in and let the woman rule. Now, our father image is destroyed, because what's the scripture? I think it's Sirach 10 that tells you the dishonor of the father is a damage or something in a curse of the mother rooted of our foundation.
I got
now, I think it's Sirach 10 or 3.
It's 3 and 10.
Get that real quick.
You want it?
Yep.
The book I was holding at Sirach 3 and
I think like 9, 8.
yeah, Sirach 3 and 10. Glory.
No, I just read that.
Oh, Slacky.
Oh, you read
Oh,
that?
it's verse 9. Verse 9. I think it's verse 9. For the blessing of the father established the houses of children.
So the blessing of the father established the children. You know? So, you know, when a man's image is upright and respected and is you know, is glamorized, then it brings order in the household.
Yep.
So keep going.
Yep. It reads on, Sirach 3:9, for the blessing of the father established the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundation.
So now, just think about it. Now, our Heavenly Father's name has been rooted out of the earth. And now Esau has put his name on the earth. Now look how bad this society has become.
Yep.
Great evils. And now Esau put his pit bull with him underneath him, the
Yep.
so-called black one.
Yep.
You know?
She off the leash.
Yep.
And she been fed what is it, gunpowder?
Gunpowder and the red meat.
I used to do the game.
Yeah,
I
that
used to
shit
do the
like-
game
wow.
football. I mean, game pit bulls.
Yep. So the gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
Black pepper.
All types of blood in there.
Yeah.
All types of shit in there. They stirring it. Nigga,
And here come
put
Bianca.
put the dog in the closet.
Yeah.
Starve it.
Yep. Yep.
Get a little bit of food. Same thing. They do a little shit with them game chickens too.
That's
but you get
Bianca.
but you get what I'm saying, you know.
Where the fuck you been at? You ain't shit. You know.
So you see, you know, since the name of Yahweh Shah being blotted away from the earth, and then even our fathers not being praised in the house, look how our nation has become. So it's very important, you know, that our power restores us, and it restores our image, man. Because that's really how Israel fell, because you know captivity. Basically, the Lord turned his back on us, and then he was able to take down the power of our nation, which is the men. Once the men is destroyed, like the scripture says, how do you go inside the house? You bind up the strong men. You know, so since the men, image of the men, and these niggas don't even want to fight, man. These niggas don't fight each other. Niggas want to look cute. These niggas want to fight each other. I can't even say that. These niggas want to look cute.
So they
But
not
these
prepared
niggas,
to fight.
these niggas fight each other, and they look bad doing it.
You know, these new Jakes is different.
Hold on.
These new Jakes is different. They walk around with ski masks. They walk around with ski masks on with Crocs on their feet.
Right. Con.
Damn. I know. No, I mean, you're right. You're right. I mean, you know.
Yeah, so they not even prepared. If shit go down, they don't truly know what to do.
And our women don't even want to cook for us. So how the fuck we ain't even got nourishment, man. We go to war and fight, man.
I know, right?
They think ordering Wawa, DoorDash to Wawa.
Right.
Hey, they don't give you words of encouragement to go fight and bring back their head. They say, nigga, she gonna keep right out there. She gonna look at you, nigga. You gonna fuck with another bitch? Like, huh? Out of all this shit going on, we better have war. You want about another goddamn
Right.
But that's how.
Or rain.
That's how. Hey, jealous of women brings female meanings, man.
And it's beautiful that you said that's Esau's pit bull, because
We should have that song.
yeah, because I mean, if you think about it,
Remember the song?
if you think about it, you
Yeah,
know,
girl, you tell him like it is. Yeah, we gotta bring that back out.
yeah, no, I was just gonna say because here on the Western Hemisphere, they really believe if a man is with another woman that's cheating.
Yup.
But on the Eastern Hemisphere, it don't even have to be in our faith. It could be a Muslim. It could be Elamite. They know they can have multiple women, and some of them will take that on as a joy.
Right.
Because they're closer to the laws
Yep.
than where we're at. You know, Babylon gives the women the false reality of freedom and reigning over their men. You know, so that's our adversary as well. You know, not saying we don't love our women, but the state that they're in, man, to hell with them if they ain't not getting with the program. Yeah. We just said that we catching hell. This is a suffering, and on this side, why we want to make our cross heavier than what it has to be by dealing with a wicked ass woman that's nagging in your ear, making your day harder. You know?
Hey, true love is what we're doing right here. You know, so you know we don't have to be out there trying to explain or how you say actually trying to show. We're showing it right here. And that's up to you. You know, hey, like the Lord said, choose life, man. And our people are constantly choosing what they prefer. Death, man. You know, we don't have to be. I love the women. I love the sister. Well, we ain't got to say nothing. What show forth your actions, man. You can tell them by their fruits, man. You know. Y'all both have precepts.
Go ahead. Bring out 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. And, this brother, he's got it.
We want me to start off just
Start from the top.
All right. This is 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind.
Yeah,
or
don't be soon shaken in mind with all these things that are going on. Don't be distracted. You know, and we're about to see some wild and crazy things, man. You know, and we gotta stay focused. Like the scripture says, you know, wisdom and knowledge are still. You know, we're coming to some very heavy times, some very evil times, man. Okay, go ahead, brother.
or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Yahushua HaMashiach is at hand.
That's right. Yeah, don't be troubled in these things that are happening, man. These were prophesied. These were foretold. Okay, these things must take place and must happen, man. Okay, before we can get out of this place, the Lord willing us on the chariot, man. You know, we're living in some beautiful times, man. The things that we're you know, seeing, witnessing. Okay, you know, the scriptures, the prophecies are literally jumping off the pages, man. You know, and things are starting to really speed up. You know, go ahead, brother.
Verse 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
That's right. Go ahead.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Yeah, and he's being revealed on an all-time high level. He knows it, man. That's why he wants to take down the internet. He has these restrictions and different laws. You know, he's doing all these different things to take the spotlight off of him. He's pointing fingers at, you know, those people. He's pointing fingers at this nation. He's pointing fingers at this and that. You know, but lo and behold, the truth still comes out, man. You know. Hey, this man's witchcraft is losing its effectiveness. You know, you go back years ago, you know, he could get away with a whole lot of things, and people wouldn't be able to, you know, be like, hold on, wait a minute, this don't look right. Hold on, wait, but this, this happened. You know, through the technology that we have at our fingertips, this devil's being exposed by his own creation.
It's coming out. It's the bridge was detonated.
Yeah, of course.
How the fuck one side? How the fuck one side?
And as soon as I heard about that, I didn't even have to do without doing research, without hearing too much about it. It already sounded fishy to me, you know. And now that the evidence is coming out and things are surfacing, you know. And then come on, man, you'd be a fool to believe that this came down on its own. Come on, man,
it was filled as a heavy cargo and it hit the bridge.
And they use the same playbook on you niggas, man. This devil's like, he's losing his creator. He said, you know what? We couldn't think of anything. Hey, pull out that playbook from 9/11, September 11th. We're going to turn the page.
67.
Yeah.
Right.
We're going to do the same thing. We're going to blow out the beams.
Right.
You got to have something hit it.
Right.
You know?
Oh, if I may add real quick again, just like those trains, then now they talking about there's heavy hazardous materials.
Yeah.
How come that was? Y'all didn't report that 2 days ago, man. What's going on, man?
And the ship's still sitting there.
I know, right?
You know, it's just a lot's going on, man. You know, something fishy going on.
Can I read
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. He's being exposed, man. The Lord is exposing him. He said he was us, you know, the chosen people. The Lord, you know, exposed him to be allowed with that. You know, saying that that land was, you know, is his, etc. All the things he's doing, the playbooks like the brother's going into, he's using playbooks that he's done before, and it's all sloppy, man. It's all he don't even give a damn no more. But the Lord's exposing him.
What the hell happened to Israeli and the so-called Jews?
Right.
Where that tension? What happened?
Yeah.
I guess they say, you know what? God damn, let them Hebrews alone.
You know,
There's too many videos coming out. They're making us really look. They're really exposing us right now. It's showing that we're not.
As soon as they're thinking about their new plan, here it is. They're in the meeting talking about the new plan. And next thing they know, we're talking about it. How did these niggas find out?
Retreat.
No, I was gonna say, you know how
Recess. You had a lot of how you say the Israelites try to come up, fuck with us. What's this about? And this and that. And anti. They don't fuck with us no more. You don't even
they
see
don't.
them. Yo, I lie to you not. I used to
Nope.
ride, come down here and see Israel, not Israel, the Pakistani niggas with their flags.
Flags, the marches,
What
all that
happened?
shit. What happened to that?
What the fuck happened to him? It just died off, man.
Hey, Esau said,
The fuck? But remember, when all that was going on, bro, them fake ass bastards that's in the Middle East right now in our land was being exposed,
Yup.
man. You know?
and that's how we know that everything was set up.
Yep.
You know, because during those protests and people marching all over America, we had no catastrophes were
He
happening.
really did
No.
have well, they had an Israel, not
Yeah,
Israel,
We was out here.
Palestinian goddamn protest, man.
The Black Lives Matter, the
Right.
Palestinian, Israeli, My Body, My Choice, you know,
Right.
the abortion rights, all these protests,
my
which
God.
we witnessed all of them
Yep.
come out here.
Yep.
There was no major catastrophes
Right.
happening. So now, like, you know, you're not gonna see nobody out here protesting nothing because bridges are falling, you know, rockets are being shot up into the air. The National Guards are being
Queens.
deployed. You know what I'm saying? Heavy level security measures are being taken place. So their minds are elsewhere, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
They need a that's like a little kid, you grab your ear, and let me tell you something. This is what I want you to do. That's how Esau bad to people. They direct these niggas' minds, man. They direct the people's thoughts, and they make them think what to think of, man. That's why they give you Taylor Swift.
Hell yeah.
What's her name? The deli bitch.
Ice
Ice
Spice.
Spice.
That's what I was gonna say.
Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi.
They gonna keep
Glorilla.
pumping
Oh my
that.
God, Bad Boy, the new Bad Boy.
Yes. They gonna keep
That shit is fucking.
They through.
And it's
Bro,
funny, this whole
they
Diddy
through.
shit and now new Bad Boys.
Bad
coming.
Boys.
Hey, that Bad Boys and Diddy coexist.
Right.
You know? Bad Boy
You'll
Records.
see. Remember Bad Boy, Bad Boy.
Yeah, yeah.
You'll see.
Through the midst of all these things happening, they're still pumping all this bullshit, you know, out you know, through the media, man. You know, to deter you from what's really going on. Like your brother was going into earlier, you know, this man, he has one hand out, but he has another hand behind his back.
Yep.
But the hand behind his back is what's really doing the work. You know, that like a good music, what do they call it? People that do tricks, magic.
Musician.
A good magician, you know, he makes you look real hard at
Yep.
that one hand, with a certain part of his body, because that other part, you know, that's where the true trick is happening.
What is it? It's
You
an
know, the cartoon,
optical illusion.
Yeah, Billy Zane,
Yep.
Billy Zane type shit, you know. He thought his legs got chopped off. This nigga was in the middle of the fucking Times Square. Everybody thought his legs and his whole body got put together and say, "Oh, oh my God," you know. Hey, that's Esau right now, man.
Yup.
Go ahead, brother.
2 Thessalonians 2 and back at verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God,
Yep.
showing himself that he is God.
Yeah, he's like, well, look, hey, well, I got the solution. You notice y'all got a problem? Oh, well, here.
Right.
We got this funding for this bridge, and we're going to approve that. Thank you.
Right.
Go ahead and everybody clap for me. You know, got that approved. Hey, there's another problem. Hey, you know, because he's causing these problems. But
Yep.
here it is. He's coming in as a savior. You know?
And if I may, he truly is trying to follow Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, because the Heavenly Father said, I create light and create
Yeah.
darkness.
Yep.
I create evil and
And
good. So
I,
he's,
the Lord, do all these
Hey,
things.
that's
So
a
he's
good
trying
point.
to be the most
Yep.
hey, that's a beautiful point, because that's what this devil's doing, man. You know, he's creating things. He's trying to fulfill that new world order goal by, you know, order out of chaos.
Yep.
You know, so he causes these
Yep.
predicaments and these problems when he already has a solution set up.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, that was Colin Powell's playbook.
Yeah, Khan.
He said you call, what is it? How to infiltrate a nation.
Yeah, Khan.
He said cause a disaster,
Yep.
Yep.
call a
Problem back.
solution,
Yep.
and then control it.
Yep.
Yeah. So now everybody thinks, well, we got to depend on this man. You know? Remember what happened last time? We got out of that. We're gonna come together as a nation. We're gonna get through this.
Yeah.
You know, that's the mindset of these people. They can get through anything.
And then the whole time it's scripted. It's a script.
Yeah.
Cause when you look at these guys talk, it's not like they're talking turn.
Right.
They're always talking with a boy. Look like
Yep.
they're trying to read shit.
Right.
Right,
Right.
right.
The teleprompter.
Yeah,
Right.
teleprompter.
Yeah.
Hey, man, there's been times where the media, you might be watching Channel 7 News, you might watch Channel 2 News.
They all
Channel
say the same
They're
thing.
saying the
Same
exact,
thing, yep.
because there's
script.
some guy put it all
Universal
together,
script.
and it's all little boxes, and they're literally saying the
Hey,
same
that goes
exact
back
thing.
into what you were saying about, you know, he wants to be like the Most High. You
Yep.
know? Hey,
And that's why they never remember the comedian TV shows. That's why they never showed you the front.
Right.
The fucking filming, man.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Live audience.
yeah.
Sitcom.
The Maury Show.
Yep.
Everybody laugh at the same time.
Yeah,
Clap at the
yeah,
same
I
time.
hated
Yep.
that guy.
Martin.
That shit wasn't funny.
Fresh Prince. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like what's that
Jerry Springer.
nah when the old culture where they be like North Vegas right here. You stand right next to him.
Oh,
And
yeah,
they
yeah.
turn.
Oh yeah.
Or like the
Yeah.
prison pictures. You know, in the prison, when you go visit somebody downstate,
Oh yeah.
you get behind, it look like you somewhere for real. Like, man, he ain't nothing but
Right.
Yeah.
Well, just like, you know, the
Green
Apostle
screen.
Paul said that we should all speak the same thing, because, you know, Yahweh Shemiah Shai, you know, wants his men and has his men out here all
So
speaking the
that's
same
what they
thing.
doing.
And that's what he's
Yeah,
all doing on the
yeah,
left hand
yeah.
side.
Yeah.
You all,
Yeah.
hey, we want y'all
Yeah.
being with this agenda.
Yeah.
Just don't say, you know, just go follow the
Yeah.
script.
Yep, that's right.
You know?
So that is true because you come across every woman, she said the same
Same shit.
feminism. You come across a lot of these guys, they say the
Same
same
thing, same nigga. We know what the nigga about to say. Nigga ain't about to say nothing new.
Right.
You know?
And that's why it doesn't surprise us. Nothing should
Yeah.
surprise us no more.
Yep.
Gone.
'Cause what you expect?
Yup.
You know?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, that second Thessalonians.
They're gonna
Read that in verse 12.
They jump Babylon just they're gonna spool out. Babylon.
Hey, what you eat is what
Yeah,
you
you are
shit.
that's right.
What you drink is
You
what you
eat.
piss.
You are what you eat. Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But this verse 5.
You can eat bad, everything gonna come out of this bad.
Yep.
Got it?
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things.
Yep.
And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
See, Jake, see everything that's going on the earth. Bridges is collapsing. NASA taking the scene. CERN's about to be opened up. All this, so now they like, oh. And prove this.
Hey, she better jump on board. Get one of the bros,
Right
man.
there.
Before it's too late.
They was right. You know?
She's
And
supposed to
hey,
be doing
man,
that, though.
you know, that large multitude, you know, is about to come in. You're going to have a large amount of Israelites and wake up to this truth, man. You know, more than just knowing that they're an Israelite, you know,
Yep.
more than knowing that just the so-called white man is the devil and the enemy, you know, but, you know, a whole, you know, the fullness of the scriptures, man, you know, that this
Yep.
man's about to go down,
Yep.
you know, and we're about to be set up, man. A
Yep.
whole lot of, you know, some things have to take place before that.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
That's right. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who knoweth, letteth, will let. Salaki. Only he who know, letteth, will let.
Yeah, kind of hold that and then bring out the Jeremiah real quick.
This is
We'll jump
Jeremiah
back into that.
50 verse 23.
Uh-huh.
How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
Yep.
How is
And the
Babylon?
hammer of the earth is Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Mainly these wicked elite Edomites. They're in a position of power. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Uh-huh.
I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware.
Yep, gone.
Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven.
Read that again.
Okay. O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught.
Caught. Hey, this man has been caught red-handed, man. He's been caught with his hand in the cookie jar, man. You know, and there's no more going back. So right now, these devils are at the point where, like, you know what, we've been caught, we've been exposed, they know who we are, they know,
Yep.
they know what's going on, and we're just about to start killing people.
Yep.
You know?
They've been doing that.
They got us against the wall.
Yep.
We'll get y'all niggas right.
Yeah, y'all
Kill
backed
them.
us against the wall. We can't back up no more. Hey, we're about to show you what
Yep.
we got.
Yep.
We're about to show you what kind of power we have.
Right.
You know, and they're about to, you know, really get busy out here. And ultimately, it's the Most High Yahweh
Yep.
getting busy out here because He's controlling these devils.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Because thou hast striven against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Yep.
the Lord hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation.
Uh-huh.
For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh thy power, of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
Con. The water. Now jump back into that 2 Thessalonians. The water.
We'll start at 7.
Yeah, Con.
Con. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Yep.
Can I speak on that?
Go ahead, bro.
Apostle Paul is writing to the church of Thessalonica, letting them know that that son of perdition, that mystery of the wicked, was already in play. Because the Romans were ruling back then, but the deadly wound, they went down for a while, and they're back in power now. So they were already doing what they were designed to do, be the wicked, but the Lord didn't pull that veil off of them yet.
Right.
So now he's pulling the veil off of them, exposing, like, this is who he is. But Apostle Paul said, look, these things have to happen before the Lord comes back, because it was a false doctrine out at that time saying that the Lord already came back.
Yeah, Con.
So Apostle Paul's like, nah, the Lord ain't came back yet. This has to happen first.
That's right.
Gave us signs.
Right.
This is verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Yeah, because there's gonna come a point in time where hey, you know, these people are gonna be like, yeah, you know, this man, there's something wrong with him. He ain't right. You know, hey, when they really see the inside of a concentration camp, when all hell breaks loose, you know, and like the scripture says, then they shall know that a prophet have been among them. Not just these Israelites, but these other nations as well. These other nations are gonna be like, okay, those men out there, they were telling the truth.
Shit, look at Putin.
You know,
it's not a coincidence. Now he's
opening up the vault.
Yeah,
And let's you know,
you don't think it's lucky, man? You
No,
don't
good.
think the other nations seeing this, man?
yeah, come
Real talk.
And Putin, hey, let's get one thing clear. Putin takes orders from these upper elites as well. Because a lot of people like to put Putin like he's going against the grain.
Nah,
he's, you know, he's doing this and he's following that role too. He's also following that script. You know what I'm saying? And hey, this is all what we're seeing play out. Is all part of prophecy. Go ahead, bro.
That's right.
He can't move until, you know,
Yeah, come.
give an order.
Right, come.
None of them.
Everybody, Putin's a rogue. President Putin is,
Right.
Putin ain't no rogue. Putin's got to take orders from these elites who control, and they control both sides. They control, you know, they control Russia, what happens over there, and they control America, what happens over there as well.
Russia needs teamwork.
Exactly.
They can't just come to America by itself.
Right, come.
They got to wait till the right time. Then they can go rogue. Them and them other nations that really break. Once really breaks, once the BRICS, and really the other nations form that league and ready to nuke America, that's the only time when that can happen. But Russia can't do it alone.
Yep.
So Putin got to follow orders.
Yep. Go ahead, bro.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
That's right. Go ahead.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Yes, he's going to come with signs, lying wonders, you know, all types of things. This man is trying to, you know, open up portals, you know, and you know, Elder Yashawamba, you know, did a very good video concerning that whole CERN and you know, these things happening, you know, during the eclipse and after the eclipse concerning the rockets they're trying to shoot out. And you know, a break is very significant concerning, you know, Aleister Crowley. That was that, you know, that small window he had to, you know, contact the other side. You know? You know, so and this
They showed a snippet of that in Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Remember when Android 16 came back? Yeah, with the doctor.
Oh, yeah.
I know you're talking
Jerome.
about.
Yeah, Dr. Jerome. He made a hole come to the other side, the evil. And I think they joined Android 16 or what? I forgot.
Yeah,
17, one of them. And they made a portal.
And we don't know how much the Lord is allowed this man to do.
Right.
You know, because I mean, hey, you know, it's like in the time of Egypt, you know, those strange apparitions. We're gonna see, you know, heavy demonic activity. You know, hey man, it's gonna get real spooky out here, man. You know. Come on, go ahead.
Continuing on, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this,
what verse you on, bro?
I'm about to hit 11.
Okay, read it 12.
Come on. And for this cause, Yahweh Shemi Shai shall send them strong delusion.
Yeah, see, strong delusions are sent upon the earth. Okay, and you know, a lot of our people are gonna be captivated by him, and he's
Yep.
sending these strong delusions, you know, by his sword, by
Yep.
these, you know, these Edomites, man. He's
Yep.
using these Edomites to, you know, deter your mind into focusing on other things, man, and to believing on other things, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
That they should believe a lie.
Yep.
That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness.
Yeah, because a lot of these people, when they see these strange things happening, oh, it's aliens, you know, it's this or it's that, you know, and they're not going to give credit to, you know,
Right.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah,
Right.
you know, because the Lord is allowing this man to do particular things. man.
Exactly.
And the Lord very well could allow this man to open up a portal
Yep.
and unleash all types of demonic, just like in the time of Egypt, man. You
Right.
know, all types of strange, crazy shit.
Right.
You know, and these devils like, yeah, we did it, finally, high-fiving. You know, but they don't know that. Hey, at the end of the day, you know, that was the will and the work of the Most High Yahweh.
That's right.
And you had niggas that actually believed that those gods were doing those.
Yeah, con.
Right.
Con.
Right.
Same thing
That's
today.
right. Hey, just
Right.
like in the time of Pharaoh, man. Pharaoh had his wizards turn
Yep.
the staffs and the snake.
Yep.
Snakes.
Yep.
So I mean, you know, hey, this man has greater power than,
Yep.
than Pharaoh did at that time,
Facts.
man.
Not
So
that, not that.
you know, we're not putting nothing past this stuff, man. You know, but
That's
it's like
right.
it says in Isaiah the 33rd chapter, man.
Yep.
That wisdom and knowledge is going to be displayed. If you're
Yeah,
not
right
rooted
time.
in this wisdom,
Yep.
guess what? You're gonna be captivated. Oh,
That's
no,
right.
This man
Yep.
is God.
Exactly. Yep.
I gotta take the ship.
That's exactly
He's
what I'm
God.
thinking. Yep.
The
Yep.
whole time we've been lied to.
If I could say the worst thing you could do is, as an Israelite, is not receive the love of the truth.
Come.
And then the Lord is going to give you up to a lie.
Yep.
It's like Romans, the first chapter.
Yep.
You know, Jake turned into, you know, the moles or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they didn't fear the Lord.
Yeah.
So the Lord's
So
like,
the
I'm gonna give you up to your room.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I'm
the
gonna let you be a mo. Like, that's scary,
I'm
man.
gonna give it to your vile affection.
Vile affection. That's it.
Man.
Water, bro.
And when you look at the definition of vile, I don't know how Christians put two and two together to allow dumb people in the church.
Right.
Like, it just
I was
the New Testament cuts that
I ain't about to
doctrine.
let all this
Yep.
money just walk out
Yeah,
the door.
Right.
Yeah,
talking
but,
about-
but, but what did Yahweh Shah
That's gonna
do?
give me my jet.
Yeah.
That's gonna get my jet.
Like it, but what did Yahweh Shah do when he seen the gamblers in his father's
Yep,
house?
let's flip the table over.
And made a cat with 9 tails and ran him up out of there. You know what I mean? So that lets you know that, hey, man,
They said,
listen,
hold on, wait, not my guy.
there's no
He's a guy I
righteousness.
love.
Right.
He wouldn't do that.
God is good all the time.
Yeah, there's no righteousness in these Christian churches. There's no righteousness at all. You know, because they're going against the scriptures, man.
He's gonna say,
Put it in the juice. Matter of fact, we're gonna have communion every Sunday. Put it in the juice. It's in the Kool-Aid.
Because they drank the
Yep.
may I get? I know we about to wrap
Go ahead,
up, but you know, I brought out Jeremiah 50:23 for the brother Matthew, and it said, real quick, that at verse 25 it said, "The Lord had opened His armory and had brought forth the weapons of His indignation, for this is the work of the Lord." Right. So that made me think of Isaiah 66 and 15, because
sir.
this is His indignation. It says,
And remember, the Lord's calling division, so He put everybody in their lot.
yeah.
So you know, you disbelieve, you don't believe. Hey, okay, I got you a lot for you. I got your place. I'm separating my believer and I'm separating a disbeliever. So, and then you know, it's beautiful because we don't really have to go out there and really like yearn for woman. The Lord got our woman reserved.
Facts.
Whatever He has reserved for you,
Facts.
He's gonna. You gotta remember, man. It's a lot of spaces and creating. But these podcasts are coming up for nothing. You know? But these podcasts are gonna lead certain people into the truth. You know.
That's right.
The talk, like, it's not a reason, it's not a coincidence, you know, polygamy is being talked about, you know, amongst women.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a coincidence. You know?
Heavy.
That's
So-
a very. No,
The
slide. Go
Lord,
ahead.
no, you good. It's just, you know, the Lord is God and everybody is believing together, man, in these last days. You got it?
Yeah, that's a very good point, man. You know, Esau has the analytics. You know, he can see everything you do on their YouTube. So like when he sees, like, man, they watch what? They watch that podcast, and then they all of a sudden hit a Hebrew Israelite. They kept watching.
Yeah, because Esau see who don't like his
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, they come.
Because Esau, Yahweh got his believer,
Right.
and Esau see like, yeah, them niggas,
Yeah.
I just got
Because that's how a lot of us woke up. A lot of us stumbled upon the truth.
I
was searching the
Right,
truth.
right.
I watch Illuminati videos.
I still have been watching the documentary.
Hey, bro, I don't know how the hell I came across.
Gosh,
bro. I seriously don't. Like, I was just
Lord,
watching
man.
like a lot of information videos, Illuminati.
because that's when there was no
You know?
censorship.
Yep.
So like when you watch something,
Yeah.
and anything relative to
Yeah.
that, you just scroll
Yep.
down. Oh, what is it?
Yep.
Okay, click on that. Next thing you know, you might click on something
Yeah.
else. You're like, oh, who
Yeah.
is these guys? So we just watching one video, we stumbled across the truth.
Yeah,
And we might even stumbled across another camp. It might not even been
Yeah.
Great Millstone, but ultimately it had us. Oh, relative video. Who's this? You might have went to GOCC and IUIC, Sakari.
HOI.
What's GMA? You didn't click the button next.
Man,
All
There
the
you
kids
go.
out
Boom.
there. All the
If I
kids out there. You got it.
If I may, the scripture says that you do not choose me, I choose you, roughly paraphrasing.
Yep.
For my testimony, I was literally hanging with brothers in the truth, right?
Didn't know it.
But the Lord blinded
Yeah,
me.
didn't
I'm
know
talking
it.
about brothers, certain brothers I know since Sandbox. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm hanging with these brothers on a day-to-day
Yeah.
basis, and I thought they was 5%.
That brother had the same,
You know what I'm saying? I
as
thought
a
they
lot
was
of brothers in the
5%.
truth. What used to like was
But
in
the
the
Lord
world
was-
with brothers.
Right,
Yep.
but the Lord
Yep.
one day said, you know what, all right, let me pull this curtain back
Yeah,
so we
God,
can see what's
God.
going on.
The whole
Right.
time you didn't know y'all both
Yep.
Yeah.
was gonna be doing the same thing.
Same thing.
Let me get this
Go
real
ahead,
quick. This is Isaiah. This is in the Lord's indignation. Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like Yahweh Bashem Yahushua will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. You know, so hey, that's how he's coming back.
Yep.
You know, he's cleaning the house, man. You know,
Said the slain of the Lord shall be many, man.
come on, man.
You read verse 12 yet? You already did
Yeah.
that. Okay, Con. Okay. Bring out what you got. 47 and what? Start 9. Start with 10 and then jump to 12 and then 12 and 14. 10, jump to 12 and 13.
You got it.
I remember being on that Wild West internet, man, and stumbling across just regular, of course your regular person don't know, but a lot of Illuminati stuff, man. I was scared like for days.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, oh shit,
Yep.
I was taken back.
Yep.
I said, yo, they doing all of this. I was scared, yo. I
It
was
made
scared.
sense.
Yeah. I remember that's what I was doing, I was riding a bus.
Right.
I took two little cheap ass
And this
buses.
was way back when. We're talking about like
Right.
that whole. I mean, all that stuff was being exposed on a
Zeitgeist,
high level.
zeitgeist.
We're talking about like 15 years ago.
Zeitgeist.
You know,
That's right.
back when they used to have the channel. They used to have the channels. They used to go into the rituals, the symbols,
Bohemian Grove.
all that. All the little things that would happen in Hollywood and the how they were talking to the people in the know. And they would actually break these things down, man. Of course, Esau got rid of all them channels, man.
He did,
right.
He did.
But they switched it around.
Yeah. Go ahead, read 10.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me.
Yeah, and these devils think that they're not being, ultimately, not only do they think that they're not being seen, they think that they're not being controlled. Because these wicked elites actually think that they're performing, these particular things, trying to achieve their enterprise off their own free will. Go ahead, bro.
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge that have perverted thee.
Yeah, because knowledge has been increased, and this man he has been became perverse in the chase, of knowledge, technology, and various other things. Man, go ahead, bro.
And thou hast said in thine heart, I am,
Yep.
and none else beside me.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. Therefore shall evil come up on thee. Thou shalt not.
Skip to 12.
Okay, come. Verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments. and with thy multitude of thy sorcery.
Yeah, the sorcery, man. And you got high-level sorcery going on, you know, in the very times that we're living in, man.
Yep.
And it's going to get a whole lot worse. Like the brother was bringing it out earlier, hey, this man's going to go out with everything. He's not leaving nothing under the table, man. He's not even leaving nothing in the bag. He's coming out with all the tricks, all the moves, everything he's learned, everything he has, man. You know? So he's going to turn it all the way up to the volume 10. Go ahead, bro.
Steroids.
Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yep.
If
You know,
so be-
because, you know, ever since this man came back into power, he's been constantly trying to get to where he's at today.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
with this technology, with these CERNs, with opening up portals, with high-level control, the MOTV, you know. Hey, his New World Order, man. His New World Order plans were set in stone, so to speak, years and years ago, man.
Yep.
What was it? 18, 19, 17?
Yeah,
I thought it was
Six.
Renaissance period. I thought when they started getting into power, they wanted to do that New World Order.
Yeah, and then these particular high-level men knew that they were going to leave these plans, you know, to the people that was going to come behind them. You know, 'cause they knew what was going to happen in their lifetime.
Yep. Yep.
Go ahead,
But
bro.
they wanted they had the thought that their houses shall rule forever.
Right.
Yep.
You know?
They was visionary. They was
That's right.
visionaries.
Yeah, Con. And plus they also, you know, try to speak to the other side, you know, because really ultimately these wicked elites are taking orders from the spiritual demon Satan.
Yep.
So and they're getting a little info from these demons and,
Yep.
and Satan
Yep.
himself.
Yep.
And they got the pamphlet, you know.
Right.
See,
Yep.
this is
You know?
what my grandfather left.
So they got hints, they got clues.
They got
You know?
experiments.
Yep.
Right.
I done experiment for 50 years on niggas. This is how you control them.
Right.
This is how you could. One thing they knew was propaganda.
Yep.
Con.
Yeah, facts.
What was that? Edomite. I forgot his damn name. Bernie. He was the king, basically the Edomite king of propaganda.
Yeah.
And that's how they knew how to
Right.
cover,
Yep.
talk, keep the people all over the place.
Yep.
Yep. That's right.
Like boy, like we always say, WWE, WWF is like a format.
Yep.
Dusty
Sure
Rhodes, Rick, yo, that Macho Man, Hulk Hogan,
Yep.
them
Different personalities.
two sides.
Yeah.
He really show you how he's gonna run his system.
That's just like the sports show.
Yep.
You got the debate show.
Yep.
You got the one guy that says this, so the other guy has to go. Yeah, Stephen A. has to, and he's ain't nothing but a court gesture.
Right.
You know what I mean? He got, no matter how much sense the other person says, but hold on. You ain't it now, man. You know what I mean? It's just some clown
The
shit.
dualism. That's
Yeah,
how it still works.
dualism.
The dualism.
You got the red coats, the blue coats. You got the Bloods. You got the Crips.
Yep.
You got and BDs, the GDs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The STDs. I don't know. I think they gonna come out.
Remember, you got Food Line, Walmart.
Yep.
And then and what do they do though? They put it right across the street. You got a Walgreens right here,
CVS.
right across the street. Gonna
Dollar
be a
Tree and
CVS.
Dollar
Yep.
General.
Yeah, right on the same block.
Wawa and Sheets.
Yep.
You know, that's how this man operates.
Hey,
America and Russia. Yeah, you
Pick
know,
your
like.
poison. Pick your poison.
And everything's a competition.
Yep.
Right, Con.
Phone companies.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
Oh,
Cars, everything.
but look, this is how E works.
Hey, you got
I got an
140
Apple.
you got 144 in the
Look,
back.
I got an Apple. You got an Android. But we don't know, or we arguing who's better in. We don't know at the time. It's the same person.
Same people.
You know what I mean? That's how E works. you know?
Same people. Yep.
That's why we constantly say with the
Hey, that's-
politics,
look at them.
both we constantly.
Hey, that's beautiful that you say that because that's how he works. Because you know,
You saw it.
because you said he controls both sides. You know, and that's how he works. And you know, going right back into what we were talking about earlier, that you know, Esau wants to be like the Most High.
Yep.
Because that's how the Most High works.
That's right.
Because the Most High controls both sides.
Yeah, because look what he's doing right now in politics. Our elders, our family elders, they will really beef over who's a Democrat and who's a
Yep.
Republican.
Facts.
Not knowing that both wings belong to the same bird.
Same bird.
Yo, when that shit is over with, when the cameras is off, them two dudes that was just yelling at each other are having a scotch
Yep.
at the closest
golf
golf
Yep.
kickback.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember the fucking days in Puerto Rico. My fucking goodness, man. It can lead to a bigger argument.
Big argument.
Fight.
You don't get no macaroni. He done brought a bowl for the cookout. He said, you know what?
Yeah, I'm taking a whole bowl.
You know, arguing with sports teams, you know, actors, all
Yep.
movies, all types of shit. There's arguments about nothing. You know, Esau just sits back and laughs, man.
Holds grudges for years.
Yeah, whole
You know?
brother for years.
Yeah.
Talking about him at the cookout, you know, last year, his son. You know,
Yo,
next thing you know, you ain't seen a particular group of family members for a certain amount of years, and it's
Yeah.
because of some shit that happened 7, 8 years ago, man.
Yeah,
You
hell
know,
yeah.
some disagreements.
Shit that happened before you were born.
Right, right. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yeah, and this man has been, you know, practicing, like it says in Micah the 2nd chapter, man. You know, this man practices evil, and he's been practicing this evil very, very long time.
The whole Renaissance era.
Right, God.
It's whitewash.
Right.
Yep.
Iconoclasm.
It was a falling away first, right?
Yep.
It was a falling away first, and then he got back on top.
Yep.
We gotta change this shit.
Right.
It's never like this. Where your paintbrushes at? Get this shit going right now.
It's crazy how we talking about this because it's a book called Petra the Day.
Yep.
And it shows you how Esau had to keep Judah down for them to be on top.
Yep.
So they let you know, and they always had a battle, a constant
War. Yep.
So I'm gonna hammer
Even in
that.
the womb.
Yeah. But it actually say like, yo, for them to stay on power, they had to dominate Judah.
Yep.
But you know,
You gotta take that ahead time.
Yep.
You have to.
But you know what's so beautiful about it is how you know the Heavenly Father, well, one of the reasons that he runs the whole show, because when they got back on top and they would have people whitewashing the pictures, they would hire somebody else to paint them doing that. For historical proofs, secular proof, for faith boosters for us. The Renaissance, and what they did was, oh shit, we fucked up. Let's raise the price. This book is $800.
Yep.
No one Jay can't, but the Lord. Remember, Esau Edom back 10 years ago. That bitch was $800 something dollars. Now is it being exposed? It's like $25 now.
Damn.
I never forget.
I got it.
What book?
Who is Esau Edom?
Who is Esau Edom?
Yeah, no. You got a couple of years ago, right? Maybe about 5, 6 years ago. We was on Broad. We was like on Broad Street. We was going to the Iconoclasm, and the real images of the Bible. It was Jake, and he stopped the car. It was like, yo, that book cost like $800, $1,500. Jake stopped the car, pulled out, said, yeah, I got the book right here.
Whoa.
He started showing the hype.
Whoa.
And it's crazy because Abaya remember, ask Abaya.
Whoa.
And Amatazar. We were the only ones left from that group. And, we were talking about it to some of the people who had gathered up. We were going into the Russian icon, but we were Jake Rove. Jake, we don't know.
That's the Lord,
Jake,
man.
Jake he's pulled up like right here. Yeah. He said, yeah, I got the book right here. Start reading it, they showing the images, everybody was like this.
Yep. And now, you know, like I said, they drop it because I got another book called Black Antiquity, where it shows like the old badges of Ireland, Scotland, but it'll be dark Jake on there, you know what I mean?
That book you got.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have it with me, but it shows King James,
Yep.
dark-skinned man.
Yeah, I got
Beard
this
and
small
everything.
red.
Yeah.
I got that. I got that.
Don't it show basically all those European nations with Jake ruling?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, cause remember, I think that goes
Clearly,
into
Jake.
I think that goes into
Sit
Revelation.
like Jake.
Right.
I think that goes into Revelation 13, how the dragon came into power, and he subdued all the nations. Basically, Jake, that was ruling the European nations, ruling that was in Europe.
Yep.
You know?
During the Dark Age.
During the Dark Ages. During the Dark Ages, Jake ruled Europe.
Yep.
Yeah, and look, he's so damn devilish. He gonna say it's the Dark Ages because it was a time of mourning when people didn't have it as much. What the hell you call Jake now? Then? You know what I mean?
I want to.
I want to say then, you had the French wars and then those Spanish wars. And that's why I was looking at the day. It showed in Black Journals, that YouTube channel. It was talking about because in the Philippines you had a lot of
Northern Kingdom.
Northern Kingdom. And remember, you had Jake in Philippines.
Yep.
And remember, they took a lot of Jake that was from the Dark Ages during that time, and he shipped it over there.
Facts.
In the Philippines too, man.
Yeah, because
that was all about the Spanish-Philippine War.
around where I live, there's a 7-Eleven in the Philippines,
straight Jake.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know? Like, and they
yeah, I
teaching me
believe that.
the language. I'm talking about that's Jake. The way they joke,
Yep.
the way they cut their eyes,
Yep.
that's Jake, yo.
I don't think I ever met a Filipino that wasn't a Jake.
I agree.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I agree.
Cambodians
Thailand.
and
Vietnamese,
Vietnamese,
Vietnam.
yeah. And fucking Filipino, I have not met one that wasn't a Jake, bro.
Yep.
That actually smoked weed, played ball.
Yo, same.
Used
Wear
to,
Nautica, all
used to
that.
hunt,
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
hang with us.
Soccer skills is on
Yeah.
110.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Shit talkers.
Yep.
Oh, man,
Yo, they
shit talk.
talk so much shit, yo.
And they woman, you know,
Yep.
you can pull one of them.
Hey, well, like you said, I want to land back off what you said, because you said, going into how, Esau's been heavy on Judah. Basically he's trying to take out the head tribe.
Yep.
Like the saying goes, you take down the head, the body will fall.
Yep.
Hey, the same thing's gonna happen to
Facts.
Esau, man. Hey, if just the way everything is going on and how society is set up right now, and if Amalek was taken down right now, come on, man. The rest of Esau is gonna crumble, bro.
Right.
That's right. Because basically they're like at the forefront of these Edomites, man. Like they're at the top, they're in the peak of rulership, and everyone looks up to them.
Yep.
They look up for them, look to them for knowledge, for wisdom, for guidance. Well, hey, guess what? The Lord's about to take down the head tribe of Esau out, man.
Facts.
He's about to take them down, man.
Facts.
Go ahead, brother. Finish out. Just continue on. We're going and stop at the end of 13. The waters.
If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be,
Yeah, and we know this man's not going to be able to profit, man. He's not. His sorcery, his witchcraft, all his technology and tricks. He's not going to be able to profit from that, man.
Can I read something real quick? I was holding for you. Isaiah 19:3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof. And I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards.
Woo! Read that one more time.
Come. It says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail, America.
Yep.
It says, in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits.
So nobody else has answers for these people but us.
Exactly.
So the Lord taking down these Edomites,
Yep.
Edomites is counseling. man.
Exactly.
He gathered the
Exactly.
ground for those meetings. And what's
Yep.
going to work? What can we do? It's not working. We got to have a re-meeting.
Yep.
Y'all come back.
Churches ain't working.
It ain't working
Right.
no more, man.
If I may say, you said the spirit of Egypt. Now, see,
Hey, what verse? Slide, go ahead, bro.
Third of Isaiah 19. Yep.
Isaiah 19:3.
yeah. Now you said the spirit of Egypt. See, that's what's so beautiful about the language back in the day, because it had these were omens. What does Egypt? If you go into
Read that in NLT, different version.
if you go into Exodus, it breaks down what Egypt means. Now people call it Mizraim or Matazarium,
Yeah.
it actually means the house of bondage. So it's not Babylon, the house of bondage for Jake right now, spiritually, man,
And what
Yep.
verse was that?
Isaiah 19:3.
Oh, 19. Sorry.
I got the NLT if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Egypt again.
yeah,
Yep.
Going into that bondage.
Yep.
house of bondage.
Isaiah 19:3, the NLT. It says the Egyptians will lose heart, and I will confuse their plans.
Woo! Hey, the Lord's confusing their plans, man.
Yep.
It ain't working like they used to. We got this plan. We're gonna set it up. There's no way they're gonna believe. They're gonna go along with it.
Right.
Boom, boom. It ain't working like that no more, man. They gotta have a backup plan. Another
Right.
backup plan to that.
Yep.
Have somebody waiting off in the side just in case we need you. Standby. Here it is. The bridge comes down. It ain't been down 20 minutes yet. Now we already got professionals. We already got professional bridge analysts in the
I
list
know, right?
giving their report on it. God
Right,
damn,
right.
this shit just came down. Yo, you're already here?
Right.
Nobody was sleeping. Go ahead, bro.
Yep. It says, and it's like it. Isaiah 19:3, the NLT says the Egyptians will lose heart, and I will confuse their plans.
Yep.
They will plead with their idols for wisdom and call on spirits, mediums.
Hey, get the wizard, get the warlock. Hey,
Yeah.
You gotta come up with something, man. What you gonna do? Gonna
Yep.
go back?
Yep.
We summon up. We get to the instant.
Yeah.
Hopefully this leading
Yeah.
appears and give me an answer. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah.
This chicken.
Right. But then we see that though during the last meeting they had in January in Davos? They had the witch on the stage.
Yep, come on.
And the witch was, doing her thing or whatever. It says they will plead with their idols for wisdom and call on spirits, mediums, and those who consult the spirits of the dead.
Fail,
Man, that's heavy.
all them Kemet niggas and all these niggas that, feminism is gonna fail, everything's gonna fail here.
Yep.
That's why it tells you that the Lord's gonna have us content.
Yep.
We're gonna be like, we're gonna be laughing at these people. Because again, we through Yahweh Shai, we understand what's to come, why this is happening.
Yep.
Ultimately, we know this is Yahweh's anger.
Yep.
And what we're doing is we're basically sacrificing our body, our time, so we can be worthy of for the Lord anger to pacify us.
Right.
He pass over us.
Pass over.
Because he said he will plead with all flesh.
Yep.
We responded before the rest of these people.
Yep.
Because we're truly God fearing.
Yep.
These people don't fear Yahweh.
That's right.
They fear what Hebrews 11:1. They don't see it. They don't fear it.
Right.
They don't see it. They don't respect it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They don't
see
see.
Esau.
Yeah, and
I know, right?
look,
Fear him.
what we say all the time. I know we about to wrap up. What we say all the time with a fucking nigga. A nigga disrespect another Jake and be ready to knock his head off.
Yep.
Let Esau walk down on that
Shake
same
his
block.
hand.
You know?
Like the
Yeah.
nigga that came out of
Smell.
Dallas camp.
His voice, he'll lower his
Nigga
voice.
shook his- turned his music down.
Yeah, I was about to say he'll lower his
Shook
voice,
hand.
yo.
And we see that all the time out here,
Uncle
bro.
Melvin.
We'll see what Scarfo come up, Esau will come up, stand right next to him, listen to him. Next thing you know, they'll go down the street walking and talking.
Yep.
You hungry?
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And like the scripture says, the hand join hand with the wicked, they both shall not go unpunished.
Yep.
They're both gonna be punished, right? You ain't getting you don't think you get a pass just because you're siding with the enemy that's in power.
Right.
They think because they side with the king, hey, the king's got me.
Right. Hell no.
I said,
He's in
who
rulership.
that
I'm
nigga sitting on that neck?
Yo, for real. Baba Kashah, I got a precept.
Go ahead, bro.
perfect.
Con, go ahead.
It's 1 John 4:20. Whoever claims to love Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, yet hates a brother or sister is a fucking liar. Is a liar.
Yeah.
For whosoever does not love their brother and sister whom they have seen.
So that's how you know the Christian church is full of shit.
You see what I'm saying?
That cuts the Christian church out of there, man.
That's right.
Because, you understand our grandmothers had beef in
Yeah,
there.
who had the biggest hat?
When you go amongst the neighborhood with the church,
Diva.
when you go amongst the church where it's at,
Right.
probably north side or west side, you got to dodge bullets. You got to look at niggas.
Yeah.
You just feel hatred before you get into the building.
And not only that, you got which church do you choose? Why ain't y'all come together? This
Right.
church, you look across, there's another church.
Right.
Everybody in the you get a whole big family. They go to 16 different churches.
Yep.
They're going to church. Everybody that's this way and
Right,
scattered
right,
this
right.
way. And, like, come on, man.
Yep.
Because when you really go amongst the community of our people, there's really a church on like every corner, man. Damn near a church on every corner, man.
That's
You
part
would
of
think
it.
they would have came together and been like, you know what? Instead of having all these churches,
Well,
let's
that's
make
part-
a giant, big church and we all can come together.
That's part of
you know?
Esau's setup too.
Exactly.
The liquor stores, churches,
Yep.
Yes.
they all in the hood.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you got even amongst these churches, you got these pastors and their congregation feel certain types of ways about these other churches.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
You know?
The choir doesn't
Right.
sing as
Well,
good as
she
the other
left and
one.
She went to Brethren of the Church.
Right.
So pastor.
Pastor rolling in the Jag.
Right.
While I'm still in the damn Hyundai Elantra.
Hey, what that Edomite said? He said, I don't mean no harm. He asked me to marry you to what's the African American woman. I ain't doing it.
God. So you got hatred even amongst the so-called Christian church, man. You got them teaching different doctrines. They all call themselves Christians.
Right.
Talking about each other, this and that.
I still haven't seen a white and a black church together.
Right.
Seriously,
They don't speak the same thing.
I have not seen like a whole. Is just both of them just coming in walking in together.
Right.
Hey
right.
brother,
They got them.
I've never seen.
They got them.
I only see
Yeah, they
white
out there, but
churches.
it's rare though.
Oh yeah,
I only
they
see-
got one on
Yeah,
all.
they
got
got
one
them
in
out there.
Landmark Ministries off of
hey.
Chamberlain Avenue.
Yeah, they out there.
Big
It's just
ass
crack house.
Yeah.
A crack crack. That ain't nothing but a fraud for crackheads to go over there.
Yeah, I agree.
And clean their shit up.
Yep.
Yeah, like TD Jakes, his
Yeah.
shit is out
Yeah.
mixed up.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That remember
Oh,
he was,
especially the mega churches.
yeah, the
Oh,
mega
the
church.
church always-
Oh, this
yeah,
one,
mega-
this one
exactly.
down Creighton Road. This one down Creighton Road.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a
I know
mega.
what
It's
you're
like
talking
and that's mixed.
St. Paul's.
Yep,
That-
yep.
That's business 101.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't
Yeah.
discriminate in business.
Yeah.
You need that money.
I'm used to
Yeah.
the inner city.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, majority are like that.
No, but you're right, though.
You're
Majority are like
Majority
that,
are
though.
like that.
No, you're absolutely right. For the majority, yeah, because it's set up.
And then we go run the Edomite.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, huh? But,
Well, that goes back to the vibe, though.
But I get what you're saying. I was like, why it should just be a mega church?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
It should be inner city churches,
Yeah.
gated community churches,
Yeah.
and then maybe a mega church right here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that just shows you that they ain't got it.
Yeah.
And it's like you just got so many churches. You would think like, hold on, this
Yeah.
is crazy. For the amount of people, we shouldn't have this many.
And you got so many denominations.
Right? You got
Yeah.
nigga to turn
Non-denomination.
out.
I got
A
Baptist.
nigga. Go ahead, bro.
I got the picture of all the people that created the different denominations.
Oh, yeah.
And they're all Edomites.
Yeah.
Well, no, I just got a picture
Yeah, I
of
know
a
what you're talking
screenshot.
about. I got that
Yeah,
too.
and it's just all Edomites,
Damn.
all old, rusty, dusty Edomites that created Jehovah Witness,
That's
I think it was like
Uh-uh.
John Smith created Christianity
Yeah.
or Baptist or something like that. Yeah, I got that.
Protestant, all that.
all that,
Non-denomination,
Pentecostal,
Baptist.
all that. You know what I mean? And see, at the end of the day,
created.
huh?
And it's newly created.
Yeah, because
Yep.
at the end of the day, it goes back to Catholicism.
Yep.
Catholicism just means universal. So everybody can come. You know what I mean? You can be it, whatever you want to be. That's why we say this. See, people, yes, this is you could technically call it a religion.
It is.
But it's
Fine.
a culture, and it goes back to a bloodline.
Yep.
See,
Facts.
that when you people say you are ish, y'all talking about a state of belief, of religion.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So anybody could be a ish. Not everybody can be a Hebrew Israelite.
Yep.
Yo.
Remember,
Yep.
you gotta remember, hey, brother's on point. And you going to, when you look at Yahweh Shem Shah, they've been here. They always was here.
Yeah.
It was no start date, and it's no
Con.
end date.
Con.
But when you look at these denominations, they started in 1821.
Yeah. Founded.
So what were you before?
For that, right?
Where were you before?
Founded.
Where were Muslims
Right.
in Islam before the Catholic Church?
Because the son of God always been the son of God.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Can I bring this out right quick? To your point, Romans 2:14. For when the Gentiles, which have not the law, do by nature the things contained in the law, these having not the law, are the law unto themselves. Laying back on what the brother's saying, this is our heritage, our nationality. Even when the Israelites who didn't know they're Israelites, part of uncircumcision, they still by nature was doing things of the law without even consciously, because it's in us, man. You can't fake this, bro.
That's right.
You can't fake being an Israelite.
And it's
Because
not
I mean,
on
you
us.
got
Right.
these people calling us an cult, which really they don't know what that word means.
Well, they don't know
Because
to
you
worship.
The word cult just means to worship.
Right.
No speech.
Which goes right into what the brother's talking about, because this is our culture.
It's our culture.
You know, and we have a particular way we're supposed to worship in our culture.
Words have meaning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that new speech shit is bullshit. You know what I mean? So like,
No, you're right. Come. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. It's heavy.
If so, be thou mayest prevail.
Yep.
Go ahead. Chapter 13.
Verse 13.
Verse 13. Thou art
weary.
Yeah. Thou art weary.
Yeah, he so's weary, man.
Yeah, he tired.
You know? Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. You know, but they're gonna try. You best believe it. They're using everything they have. They're
you say
using
going back
everything
to
they
the old
got.
plays.
Old
Try
playbook.
page 66. Let's
We
see.
can't figure out nothing.
Right.
Right, the dust.
Right.
Dust off.
Right.
This worked last time. Go ahead, brother.
You saw how we got
Thou
it in
art
2001,
weary
right?
in the multitude of thy counsels.
Going like right into what brother brought out in Isaiah the 19th chapter, man. You know, his counselors, man. His counseling, his meetings. You know, his what do they call it? His secret councils. You know, where they meet and they, you know, you best believe everything that we're seeing play out in the last couple of weeks and days. That was playing out a long time ago, man.
There you go.
You know, he saw this don't work in sporadic movements.
Right.
You know, he just don't go off, off the fling, off the rip. He thinks about these things, man. You know, he puts heavy thought and he deals with statistics, man. So he'll put trials, he'll put things out there just to see the reaction of the people. to get the statistics off it, to really put the real thing in play, man. Go ahead, brother.
Let now the astrologers, the stargazers,
Yep.
the monthly procrastinators,
Yep.
procrastinators,
Yep.
stand up and save thee from these things.
Yeah. Let all your witchcraft, all your warlocks, your wizards, your witches, okay, and all your technology and your knowledge save you from what's about to happen, man. And it's not. You can't save yourself from. You can't save your kingdom. You can't save America. You can't save these people. You can't save yourself. This devil's gonna try to save himself. He's like, hey, we got bunkers, we got this, we got food enough to last 10 years. You know, we got this and that. We can make it. We can set. We're gonna hide animals down there. We gonna take some of the Jakes down there. You coming with us too? You know, when we rebuild this new. You know, when we build a whole new, we're gonna start all over again. You know, it ain't gonna work. Go ahead, bro.
That shall come upon thee.
And we're gonna need slaves. We start all over again. We're gonna need slaves.
got
Some of the Jakes gotta come with us.
We don't know how to do this shit.
Yeah, y'all, we're gonna need some slaves. They gotta have some babies so we can have more slaves.
We don't have the strength to carry it.
Right, God. Go ahead, bro. Oh, that was 13. Con, please go on, brother. You know, Lord willing, you were edified. You know, we'll go ahead and close out. We're gonna face the east. We're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the head apostles, Nettles, the great millstone, who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessings to you, sincere Akim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in and week out, in all truth and sincerity. Till next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Yasharallah.